patrol the cover boundary. At last the time is come, this is a cricketing emergency. Hear this call to arms for every cricket revolutionary. Take up your bats and stumps for the test match insurgency. At first they tried to silence us, but we would not be silenced. They threatened us with lies, so we threatened them with violence. Che Guevara, Sangakkara, Joseph Stalin, Douglas Jardine, Robespierre, Darrell Hare, Vladimir Lenin, O'Brien Kevin, guerrilla cricket. It's not about the winning, it's about how many rules you break. Even in cricket commentary, this is the best advice to take. Pick guerrilla cricket, it's the finest choice you'll ever make. There's so much more to cricket than rev counters and a slice of cake. At first they tried to sanitize us and clean up our act, but people like it filthy, and we know that for a fact. Fidel Castro, Lenny Pascoe, Carlos the Jackal, Umar Akmal, Mahatma Gandhi, Grant and Andy, Brendan Behan, Austin Ian, guerrilla cricket. Stick with us, cause you know we're not the kind of thing that you see on the TV and the radio. So vive la revolution. First they tried to buy us, but we would not be bought. Okay, we were, but then we ran away, and we will not be caught. We would not give up the ghost when they left us all for dead. They decapitated us, but we just grew another head. Chairman Mao, Jamie Howe, Ho Chi Minh, Asif Din, Václav Havel, Graham Saville, No Surrender, Percy Fender, Che Guevara, Sangakkara, Joseph Stalin, Douglas Jardine, Robespierre, Darrell Hare, Vladimir Lenin, O'Brien Kevin, guerrilla cricket.
Double rainbow over Lewisham. The Rainbow Nation looking to do a double over England in white ball cricket. And no rain in Manchester. Unbelievable. Good morning, good afternoon, good dawn, good dusk. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to Guerrilla Cricket. I'm Gorilla Hendo, Nigel Henderson. I'm joined partly because poor old Tony's had to go and park the car. Here. But he's here now. By the bear, who is just... we've all got... Oh, hang on, you're having my beer from that I left in here the other day.
Damn, you figured it out.
Oh, I thought that would have been well gone on Wednesday night.
No.
Also alongside me, well, not alongside me, but virtually in front of me, is James Hillhouse. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you, Hendo?
Yeah, I'm not that brilliant, but then, that's another story, because I, moan about my health all the time.
Well,
so we won't talk about that, but we will say you're looking incredibly clean and fresh, because the Bears bought a new monitor, is that right?
No, well, I have bought a new monitor, but I've bought a new webcam, and this is an upgraded...
Oh, wow.
We're using our old computer that we use for Wirecast for this now.
Right.
And we bought a new computer to do Wirecast.
I'm sure that means something to someone.
It means we've upgraded our tech.
We've upgraded our tech. That'll do for me. South Africa have won the toss and put England into bat. Hopefully we're going to get 20 overs aside. I'll give you the teams very quickly. England again failing to pick Ray and Ahmed, but they do go in with two spinners, as they did. I think they did the other night. Phil Salt, Joss Buttler, Jacob Bethel, Harry Brooks, Sam Curran, Tom Banton, Will Jacks, Jofra Archer, Liam Dawson, Luke Wood, not Mark, and Adil Rashid. South Africa, Aidan Markram, captain, Ryan Rickleton, Luan Dre Pretorius, DeWald Brevis, Tristan Stubbs, Donovan Ferreira, God, he can hit the ball, Marco Janssen, Bjorn Futjian, Kagiso Rabada is back, although I think he played the other night.
He did.
But, he missed the ODIs. Quayna Mafaka and Lizard Williams, and it's Marco Janssen coming in for the first ball of the day, and in the manner of Phil Salt, he carves that over the top of cover, and it's one bounce into the boundary boards and 4 runs.
I wasn't doing anything.
No, it's all right.
I was,
That's okay.
I was in the middle of getting the new Phil Salt jingle in, if you haven't heard it.
I have to say, there's not a very big crowd.
It was one of these.
There's not one boy for me, I must have 2 or 3, I need 4.
Janssen, left arm over the wicket, very tall indeed. Swings this one into him, and he carts it fine this time, down to long leg, well, near a fine leg. The man at genuine long leg can't get round, and it's 4 more. This is Phil Salt's game. The T20 really isn't and shouldn't be near the ODI side or any sort of longer form cricket.
Well, this is his new jingle. This was from me the other night.
Oh, you did this?
No.
Terrible Phil Salt. My fucking England side. Can't field now. Jesus Christ.
It's a little bit distorted. Was it meant to be?
No, it's probably a bit loud, that's why.
And another 4. Beautiful shot, this one from Phil Salt. He's driven it down the ground past Janssen for another boundary. It's all happening. And, well, what do you make of that, James?
Well, it's a great start for Salt. I think he doesn't deserve the distortion he's been getting from Bear there. No. It's almost like you can hear it inside his cans, and he's not having any of it.
Yeah, he's going to put the Bear on the back foot. He's not putting up with that noise. I agree with you, Bear. I mean, I think he's brilliant at in T20s, but he's a terrible ODI cricketer.
Yeah. Well, he was terrible the other night. Got out fucking first ball, slammed it straight down long legs float, and dropped a sitter out in the deep.
You can't really say he was batting terribly if he gets out first ball, because he hasn't had a chance to bat. This is again beautifully timed, but for once it's finding the fielder at mid-on.
Can I just interject, because we got a super chat already?
Oh, excellent.
From the Pornbot, a donation towards Bear's webcam performance.
I don't want to know about the Bears' webcam performance, thank you. Is that OnlyFans or something? What's happened?
I don't know.
Has this changed again, Bear? What's
No,
going on?
you have to hit instant carts. I just loaded one up. Instant carts.
Instant carts, there we go. Okay, so I'll do Janssen in a minute, but the over will be over. Now that's come back into him, climbed a little bit, and has him shaking his bottom hand as if it just may have reverberated through the handle. Janssen, a very tall man, and can get that bounce, and that for the first time was him getting a little bit of swing as well.
No, I don't know if you saw the game the other night. What posited as a game.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
But please, I really want someone to explain to me. My aunt kept just saying it's part of the rules on fucking YouTube. But after this ball,
final ball of Janssen's over. He's into Salt, and Salt lifts him straight and beautifully for 6. I mean, that's about as straight as you can get. It's cleared the boundary. I think that went all the way, didn't it? Well, we're going to wait and see, but I think that was 6.
I thought it pitched.
I'm going to give it.
It pitched after.
I'm going to give it one of these.
Yeah.
South Africa both batted for 7.5 overs. England came out for 5 overs, but for some reason, 2 South African bowlers were able to bowl 2 overs in 5 overs, and I just fucking couldn't understand why. It just seemed ridiculous to me. And then we kept saying, well, it's just the rules because the game constituted this, but it didn't constitute that, because when the laws change, it's not like in the first innings England bowled Jofra Archer for 4 overs. It was a 9-over game, and therefore you can only bowl 2. When it gets reduced to 5, everyone should be reduced to 1, and that's a simple mathematical calculation of the amount of overs divided by the amount of bowlers, and it equals 1. If it's 6, then if it's 6 overs, then 1 bowler gets to bowl 2, and everyone else can bowl 1. I thought that was how it worked.
The bear does maths, and he does it well.
Well, Bear, you'll be very glad to know that Jay Grover is donating a £5. Just respect for putting up with that diminishing over shit show the other night.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jay. Much appreciated.
There's a slip in as Kagiso Rabada comes in to bowl to Josh Buttler, and he plays a clever little edge. I think that was deliberate, guided down to an untenanted third man position, and England are off to a flyer. 22 runs off 7 deliveries. This is the bowler.
What's his name? He's a high roller, rockin' roller, scariest, deadliest, killing this bowler. He can sneak your oats like the Spanish Armada. No one faster, no one.
Well done.
What's his name? What's his name? Tell me, what's his name?
Bowling at 86 miles an hour, back of a length. Another lovely shot from Buttler there, but unfortunately for him, he picked out the man at cover point. It's quite a gap there, isn't there? They're offering him
Width.
Well, they're offering him width, but there's no one back on the boundary, so they haven't got anyone square as such. Surely that's 4 runs for the taking. In again, and he carts this into the onside. A rather horrible shank of a shot. It's going to plug a little bit, and they should get back for 2. That is what they do. Of course, Buttler was England's top scorer in that ridiculous game on Wednesday. Made 25 quite quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's been in good form.
Actually.
He's been in good form, hasn't he? It was the last couple of ODIs he made runs, and which is good to see him. Good to see him back in touch, really. We should say who's joined us, apart from the.
Yeah, we'll do it after this ball, maybe, shall we?
Yeah. Just get a couple in. Don't have to read them all out. Just say who's with us. He tries to pull this into the onside. Another bottom-handed shot that is fielded at mid-wicket. Yes, who's here?
Let's give some shouts. So Dan O'Keefe's here, Rhubarb WD, Jay Grover, of course, we've heard from already, Kieran Roseblade, Sean Elliott, not that Jeff Thomas, Zippy Tuna, Motley, all sorts are here.
All sorts, yeah. Well, they are a random bunch of renegades, our listeners, in many ways. 24 for no wicket England, 10 balls bowled. A very good start. Looks like the ball's coming onto the bat very nicely. And there's a little bit of sunshine. Looks fairly clear at the moment, but you never know. It looks clear in Lewisham at the moment. Shorter ball from Rabada, and Buttler decides not to take that on. Sways out of the way.
There's another super chat here from Pornbot again. Bear, you're reeling them in. Didn't Bear cock up his maths A level? Always write down your workings and your name.
Well, it was my name that I missed out. That was the bit that I cocked
Well,
up.
hang on. You forgot to put your name on your...
Yeah, I basically on paper 2, I'd done pretty bad on paper 1. On paper 2, it was prove all these things. It's pure mathematics, and I thought I'd done really, really well.
Slower ball from Rabada, waited for by Buttler, and then plays it with good timing, half stopped at square leg, and then the fielding is completed by a teammate alongside at mid-wicket. That is the end of the second over. The 7 runs from it. That was 76 miles an hour. Salt 18, Buttler 7, England 25 for none. Let me just play this.
Yeah, come play.
Super chat game.
There for all our beautiful super chats that we've had so far. The 2 things we should pick up on from social is, one, whether AI would be a better commentary device than Gorilla Cricket might actually be at the moment. Could we do some AI Gorilla Cricket commenters? And then the second thing is just to confirm to Jay Grover, no, I am not naked. I am wearing some sort of tank top.
It looks like a very fancy waistcoat, actually. Do you remember when waistcoats were all the rage back in the 90s?
Maybe I should get a waistcoat. It has got buttons on it.
It's a tank top cardigan.
It's a tank top cardigan.
Oh my
I think
God.
that's what I can call it.
You are all style.
It's breaking new ground.
Jansen is off after 1 expensive over, and Lyzard Williams comes in and takes equal treatment. A little bit short. Buttler sways back this time, lifts it over deep mid-wicket. That was 88 miles an hour, but still it made no difference. This is the bowler.
Is he the Lizard King or Lyzard Williams?
now that's just too quiet.
No, you can turn it up. That's the beauty of having a volume knob.
Oh, it's so short. By the time I turned it up, it had gone. Oh, this is fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
And they've all just been playing 100, so they should
Well,
know
they've
how
all
to
just
hit
been
a ball.
playing the 5, haven't they?
It's down the wicket, giving himself room outside leg stump, and that's cleared long on by some distance as well. That is one of these, or two of these.
2 6s in a row. 2 6s in a row. 2 6s in a row.
So if they're bad like this the other night, they'd have won.
We got a couple more super chats.
Yay.
Lockie saying, I passed out and missed the last shit show. Hi, Sam. And Zippy Tuna saying, I had guaranteed acceptance to a local university thanks to a program I completed, but I forgot to check a box on the application, so I was rejected.
That's typical.
Did you get your marks from your exam, Bear?
Well, no.
Williams
I'll tell you.
again, this time shanked up to mid-on. He was doing the same thing, making room outside the leg stump, although not advancing quite so much this time.
So-
no run.
What I realised immediately afterwards, because I'd worked so hard on that, and it was one of those exams where you had to prove a whole load of shit, and I proved it all, so I knew I'd done really well. And then right at the end, I realised, you had all these extra sheets of paper. You had a booklet you put your name on, and then all these extra sheets that I didn't put my name on. I went up to the teacher after and said, "Sir, I've got to put my name on. I'm really, can I just put my name on?" And he was like, "No."
Oh, now down the wicket comes Buttler, but
Why?
responded by Lizard Williams with a bouncer, which is perhaps a little bit unlucky to be called one of these. Well, yeah, by the time he's got a yard and a half down the wicket, it's above his head, but if he'd been standing in his normal position,
It
I'm
would
not...
have been further over his head. I don't know what you're on. It was on the way up, mate.
In he comes again. It's not been a good start for him. Oh, and he throws this one wide once more as Buttler tries to create even more width. He responded by bowling wide outside the off stump, but it was wide of the guidance line. It's another of these.
Yeah, so the answer to that was they wouldn't let me put my name on. I
Why?
got an E because it had already been handed in and that would be seen as cheating.
fuck's sake.
And then they asked, because I got such a low grade and I was expected a higher grade, they asked for my paper back, and consequently about four to five questions were missing from the return paper because they'd obviously lost them.
Pulled by Buttler, but one bounce to deep square, so just a single. Victorious, I think it is, out there doing the fielding.
It's quite a rotund man.
He is
isn't
rotund, isn't he? He's like a sort of South African Paul Sterling.
A little bit. Worse tash and shorter hair.
Now,
but
I
yeah.
understand, talking to Paul Sterling, who will be captain in the T20s that are coming shortly in Ireland against England, that he's skipper of that team, and a very good skipper, according to Curtis Camphor, who's on the latest Bishop and Bear. Williams bowls again, Salt swings it away, and he gets it fine enough to bring up another 4. That was the attempted slow ball at 71, but it's all coming alike to England. 6-6-0, wide, 1-4. Not the return to the team that Williams was hoping for.
Well, England are probably thinking more of a bit of revenge for the other night, that shit show.
Oh, well, he's still got a ball to go. He's in again. Bowles, he's found the edge. That would have been a lovely, simple catch to a first slip. But there is no first slip, so it runs very fine indeed for another of these. I'm not even going to try to count how many runs were off.
23 off that over.
Let's have some more.
Yeah, more social. So waistcoat chat is continuing about whether people should or shouldn't wear waistcoats. Jay Grover is a waistcoat wearer, but Lockie's saying he's not confident enough to wear one. And then I quite like this from Kamler, saying that he always refers to guerrilla commentary as the cussing commentary.
The cussing commentary.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I very rarely cuss, but there are one or two people who do. Tony thinks he cusses.
He does occasionally. He doesn't.
No, he doesn't either.
Well,
It's
I
funny.
do.
You do. It's true. You cuss for all of us, to be fair.
Absolutely.
Right, I've got to find the jingle for this particular bowler.
Oh, I don't think he's in there.
I don't think he is. It's Fortune.
You could go and find him.
I'm not going to... by the time I've done that, he'll have bowled his one over and that'll be it. Bit of spin, left arm around the wicket, bowling to Buttler, who pushes firmly up to mid-off, who, well, lets the most simple piece of fielding go wrong. And that's the captain, Markram, and they get a single.
No, I think they said Mick Rickleton's captain.
Really?
Yeah. They said Captain Rickleton at the beginning.
Well, I was looking at the BBC website, had Markram down as captain.
I assumed he was
It
captain.
should be Markram. Rickleton.
I don't know, maybe he just thinks, I've had enough. You have a go. Fortune in again, short, smashed, absolutely smashed through square leg by Salt, and whoever's captain, it's still 4 runs.
Now my innings going, great guns. I hit the ball, 4 runs. I hit the ball and it went for 4 runs.
Now this is normally about the time when Salt offers up
A chance.
a catch on the boundary, isn't it? Here comes Fortune again, short, and he crunches out with a cross pad up to mid-off. This time it's fielded much more efficiently by the possible captain, Markram. And they still get through for a single. Peter Reid's there. Cheer up, Pete. Is it Cheer Up, Peter Reid?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That was the old... What was that about? It wasn't about when he was at Everton. Was that when he was Sunderland manager or something? Or
I think so. And also just because he was a miserable bastard.
Yeah.
But he likes cricket. It doesn't matter if you're miserable as long as you
does.
like cricket. Fortune in now. Buttler has come down the wicket. I'm not sure that he
Really
got
got
quite
there.
to the pitch of the ball, but he went through with a shot. He's confident enough, and he's played it beautifully over the top of wide, long off for yet another of these.
Let's talk about 6. Let's talk about 6. Let's talk about 6.
Man dropped it in the crowd though. As a
Dropped
sitter.
in the crowd.
Worse than Phil Salt.
You see, that the thing about that is that you're never going to live it down. It's live on TV. Fortune in again. He goes the same way. Has he got enough on it this time? Yes, he has, in terms of it's going to reach the boundary, but not on the full. It's going to be 4 runs. And England are just romping along. This is absolute carnage.
They'd have won this with an over to spare the other night.
Yeah.
And 64 with 2 balls left in the
You
4th
do
over.
know that games of cricket are very, very different.
Yes,
don't
I
you?
know, but it's just quite funny. I mean, it looked completely discombobulated the other night, and it was completely understandable. Plus, the cheating bastards who got to bowl 2 overs each.
Well, I mean, you can't blame them for bowling 2 overs each.
No.
Something wrong with the conditions, I suppose.
Very much
Playing
so.
conditions. Fortune in again. Smashed by Buttler. Has he got enough on it this time? He has. It's 4 more in the same place. Oh my goodness me. Should we just call it off now? 4 overs. England are 68 for no wickets. Salt 31. Buttler 35. The run rate is 17. What does that add up to in over 20 overs?
A lot.
A lot.
340.
Jesus, imagine that would be. So, but back to social land. Jay Grover, another super chat. Can we form a Bears Muppetry support group, please? And then the rest of the chat is really around lots of peppering and salt gags, which are really muchly appreciated. And also a question for Bear. Have you wagered a bunch of cash, says Warwick Allen, on Harry Book running himself out stupidly today?
No, not yet.
Oh, he's bound to, isn't he? Rabada is back into the attack. He's been quite economical. Just the 7 runs of his over. And then the first ball, Salt realises that he's up against one of the best in the world. Back of a leg delivery, just eases it into the offside. And they settle for the single. It was 77 miles an hour. 69 for no wicket.
Are we having a little switcheroo at the end of this over?
I believe we are. I think
I was supposed to not be on this session, so I believe Tone's taken over for me, or someone's taken over for me.
Tony will have to come and tell us. Look at those figures. 1 over, none for 18, Jansen. Williams, 1 over, none for 23. Fortune, 1 over, none for 20. Rabada into Buttler. That's gone miles up. He gave himself an enormous amount of room. You felt like the
Okay, you
stumps
ran
were
now.
going to be splattered if he didn't get anything on that. But he's been launched, and even Rabada is finding himself taken to the cleaners now. That was spat speed. Utterly
Outrageous.
phenomenal. And it's looks like it may have injured someone in the sort of... I'm not sure
catch it.
which dugout it is, but 6 runs, 75 for no wicket. England all at 150? Almost
That would be
certainly.
depressing for me.
Rabada in again, short, carved over the top of cover. Is there a man out there?
No, it's inside
but
the
it's
power
plugged. But it's going to find its way to the boundary. This is
That carnage.
absolutely mad from England.
Well-
Absolutely mad, I tell you.
Quickest T20 50. So if you get to 6 this ball, you get sort of 17 deliveries.
No, there have been quicker ones than that.
13, I imagine, isn't it? Somewhere around
Yeah,
13,
I mean, in terms of internationals, I'm not 100% sure, but I always remember watching an IPL one which KL Rahul hit one off 15 balls.
Wow.
Rabada in again, short, he may be out. Oh, good effort, but can't get there. Mid-on.
He gets
And,
4.
He's going to go to the boundary. The mid-on made a despairing dive. It wasn't a great shot, but he's got away with it. He's gone to 49, 83
That man's
for
got a
no
big
wicket.
head. Small body, big head.
You know what they say about a man with a big head?
No.
He's got a big head. He's arrogant. Oh, goodness me. Like I said, that first ball for Rabada was quite a good one. And I'm not saying these have been terrible balls. It's just been extraordinary batting. Pulled!
4.
And that's 4 more. Buttler goes to the most extraordinary 50. 53 off 18 balls. Magnificent stuff. I mean, this is what they come to see T20 cricket for, isn't it?
Yeah.
28th international T20 50, 100. Well, 100. There's a chance if he keeps playing like this that he'll get another one. 1 ball remaining until I go off. There's 2 overs remaining in the power play, of course. The run rate now up to 18 Nova. Score, that means a score of about 450. Short again, into the body, pulled. Probably only a single this time, and the run of boundaries is halted. We had 1, 6, 4, 4, 4, 1 in that over. Extraordinary stuff from England, and it's time for change.
Well,
You
while
grab me
we're
a
changing, we'll just
Moretti
jump
out
on
the
some
fridge.
socials. What do we got here? We've got Eric calling you out there on your weather forecast for Manchester. Lockie telling us that this is amazing. I think that is absolutely right. Paggard going in a little bit cocky and saying, "Can you declare in T20?" Now, close your ears if you're of a sensitive disposition, because Rhubarb says big head, which we were asking about, equals sniper's dream. Too soon? And we got
Possibly.
a super chat
In the bottom.
from Prince, gives us 40 of some currency that I can't tell what it is, but thank you.
Well, Lazar Williams is going to... No, Mafaka is coming in. It's going to be a single. That's boring. Yeah, no, it's all right. I can do it. It just plopped behind square. Thank you very much. And he is got an economy rate of, well, a good one currently, off 1 ball. Salt's only on 32 off 11. He could get to his 50 quicker than Buttler if he wanted to. 3
Shall we
sixes.
jingle him?
What, Mafaka? Yeah, why not?
Well, we should. Be rude not to.
Mafaka, left arm over into the pads of Salt, who works into leg side. They're going to think about 2. They're not going to make it. And
I mean, in this match, this is the equivalent of a maiden at the moment.
well, it is at the moment. That's just not behind square. England.
It'll be a very modest power play as a result of this.
Well, it's interesting,
Yeah,
isn't it? In the 5 overs today, they've got 87, and they were chasing
Absolutely
67 the other day. So you know, swings and roundabouts, I know. Different scenario the other night. I just think they were a bit... Well,
clever.
yeah, it was quite clever. Dragged it down the leg side, and Buttler tried to make himself some room and smear it into the leg side, missed it, through to the keeper, and there's no run.
You say it swings and roundabouts. I think I would rather be on this roundabout than that swing.
Yes, definitely. This is much more fun.
Stuff. Yeah, really good fun.
The run rate's 16.36. We're nearly on 100 in the power play.
Well, it's already dipped. Don't get too excited yet.
Well, I'm not, but I mean, it's a bloody good start, isn't it? 90 off 5.3. Well, that's a good shot. Inside out, over the infield.
Wow.
Tried to follow him, did Mafaka, but Buttler just carved it over the top of cover. Baby. And England move on to 94. Can they get 100 off 6 overs?
I mean, he is in one of those Josh Buttler moods today, isn't he? Not
Clearly.
one of those captaincy moods where he couldn't hit anything.
No.
But in one of those proper Buttler moods where everything he's trying is coming off.
Well, he slowly seems to be ramping up, hasn't he, as the ODIs and everything's gone on.
It is his home ground, although he
hardly
very
ever
rarely
plays
plays there unless it's for England.
That's full, and that's gone over the top of long on. 6 more! Outrageous, and that's the 100 up for England in 5.5 overs. Wow. I think it's another catch in the crowd. They're pretty good at Manchester. Man in a little gold puffer.
Yeah, with this silver-headed gentleman in the crowd dancing
Oh no, he
like
missed it,
teenage
actually.
boys. This is the crowd is on the edge of ecstasy at the moment.
Buttler and Salt having a fine old time out there.
Yeah. Do you know what? It looks
Have
like
you
they're
been to
just having a
Manchester,
laugh.
James? You've never described Manchester as the edge of ecstasy.
Oh, I don't know.
In some ways you
well,
might.
you fucking
Hacienda.
certainly would when I was there.
In some ways you would. Yeah, in some ways you would.
That one's
You're
bunted
the
up to mid-on
Hacienda,
and there is
you
no run. Yeah, the Hacienda was full of it.
Past the edge, I would say, Tony. Past the edge.
Yeah, up the mountain, but the Hacienda.
Right. Tell you what, we're heaps of super chats. Did we have Prince Mahawashari's?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
That was the last one I read.
But not
out.
Jay Grover's. Okay,
No.
cool. All right then, I'll get busy on those.
Well, you can do now. It's the end of the over.
Oh right, okay. Jay Grover then says Ellis's picture is no longer giving me the fear. I had the brightness down. Still a quizzling mind. The GC Pornbot says fiver if Tony whips out his instrument and gives us a performance. I don't have it with me.
Did I set up the GPL?
Alas.
I don't know if I did, do you know?
I might do one day. I might bring it in one day just for fun. Serenade every boundary.
Janssen is back into his second over. His first one for 18. He gets a dot ball. My God, that's outrageous.
Hey, surely that deserves some sort of jingle for
Well,
itself.
I think
it's just us cheering.
I think we did have a jingle for drop balls, but I refused to play it because it would be stupid. It's not so stupid in a T20, I guess. But
Hello, Leah,
January.
who said hello, Tony.
see
least I
our
think
new
that's-
clear camera down there. Although we look really
Where is that?
elongated because it's now on top of this
Oh
monitor.
wow, James! Yeah, he looks like he's been.
No. Well, he looks really clear, but us. That's
wow.
leathered. Salt's got inside that. It wasn't particularly slow, I don't think. And it was bowled across him, but Phil Salt's gone across his stumps and just yanked it into the leg side over square leg for 6 runs. Now the top picture, we're kind of elongated because it's lower and it's looking up at us.
Oh yeah, is that designed to make us look taller and thinner?
Well, I don't know, not really. I mean, it's only for the
It's
people.
not working.
It's only for the people on Zoom, but but at least we've got 3 seats in there now, and it's in 2K. So it's.
I don't think.
You look good on YouTube. You look
Yeah,
good
well,
on
we do look good on YouTube. That's just worked into the leg side. They've gone for 1. They're going to try for 2 now. Butler's not bothered. Not surprising, really, when you're going to 16.74. 106 for none after 6. 107 for none after 6.3. Salt's on 40 off 15. Buttler got his 50 off 16 or 17 or 18. He's on 65 off 24. Fastest T20 100. 32, 33 balls, isn't it? If I'm right, I can't remember. Maybe someone on YouTube can tell us, or someone can look it up.
I think so. I think yes.
Google
it's
it.
about
I think that would be quite easy to do. Salt whacks that through extra cover, and we're out of the power play now. But still getting 4s and 6s. That's battered out for extra cover for 4. Oh, well, that was Buttler. Sorry, it wasn't Salt because I got
Yeah, it was
silver,
Buttler. It's one of those matches at the moment where every single thing they're trying comes off, and every single thing South Africa try does not come off.
No. Well,
what do South Africa do here? How the hell do they dig themselves out of this situation?
They've got to get wickets. But even then, you've got to get a lot of wickets actually to even things up.
Wickets,
yeah, I mean, England are on course for 230, 240. I don't know what the highest T20 score is at Old Trafford. That's a bit of a miss hit down the ground. Is there anybody out there? Well, there is, but it dropped short of him down at long on. It was just a horrible strapple, really, but it completely missed time. It popped up in the air. Would have been caught by mid-on, but the guy's down deep. Dropped short of him coming in, and they'll get a single.
Did you know South Africa have never completed a T20 international at Old Trafford?
Really?
Only attempted one.
Because of the weather?
They've only due to play one, and it was cancelled. It was
rained off.
No, not completely. It was uncannily similar to the game in Cardiff,
but they didn't complete.
Ludicrous.
They didn't manage to complete 10 overs.
Yeah, it was 2012. I'll tell you in a minute.
Right. Salt is banging that down towards third man behind square. Nice drive actually, but fielded by the man on the edge of the circle. Couldn't see who that was. De Perevis, was it? Could have been. And he gets no run. Is that the end of the over? 7 overs done, 112.
It is. I better do some messages first. Jamie Wilson. The Prince is in the house. I wonder who that is.
Prince. He's dead.
Okay, not that Prince.
Yeah.
Sniper's Dreams, courtesy of Bob Mortimer. That's right, it was, says Eric J. Let's see. Barbaric Bazball says Easy Ollie. Marley Von Erich says current run rate 17.14. Daniel Keevy. Oh gosh, it's time to go to cricket for fasties, 50s, 100s, both individual and team. For once, says Lockie 6, I'm glad I stayed up.
Well, stayed up? I thought he was in America. He's behind, isn't it? Middle of the afternoon, isn't it? That one's dropped a little bit short, and he's had to generate all the pace on that.
Oh my God.
But he's got enough of it, and he's flapped it. That's a good way of describing it. He's flapped it over long on. He's flapped it pretty hard for 6 runs. But I'm sure if he gets the fastest one, we'll be told on the screen, won't we?
That was really peculiar, that one, because he was almost playing it from behind himself, and it looked like he hadn't got hold of it properly.
Exactly.
But God had it.
That's incredible bat speed to get the bat through, and that one's gone over cow for 6. My fucking God, he could do it. What are you trying to do?
Right. I'm trying to read the rota you stuck your feet on.
Okay. Is that Job, Hendo, Jason?
John,
not B.
Job, not Job.
Right, okay. So what's he on now? 76?
I should have jingled a 6 there, shouldn't I?
He's on 82. Fuck me, he's on 82 off 20 something deliveries. 28.
Oh, it's too late now.
That would have been a wide if he'd have left it.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have counted as a ball. But he gets a single.
It's not a wide then.
I know, but it wouldn't have counted as a ball, and he could have hit 2 6s. Oh no, he can't hit 2. 82. I'm thinking he's 12.
He's annoyed with himself. I think if you were jingling every 6 at the moment, Tony, you'd have a repetitive strain injury by the end of the innings.
Could be.
Buttler is not facing because Salt is, and he whacks that out into deep mid wicket. Gets himself a single. 2 singles in a row. Boring. Get on with it.
Like the old days.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 3rd over when it was fun?
They had a replay the other day of some Southampton when it was raining in Cardiff. They had a replay of it 2020. Must have been early, late 2010s. Buttler has picked that one up. No, he's got out. Boo! He's flipped that one off his pads down to long leg. He hit it really, really well, but there was a man stationed just where he hit it. And he's managed to cat it. So he's 83 off 29. A fantastic innings. He'll be upset he didn't get 100, but that's the way it goes in T20s. I bet he was having a lot of fun out there. I mean, he picked that up like a hockey shot just round the corner. incredible wrists. It's a good catch.
Took quite tall Brevis, didn't it? Took it well.
Was it De Brevis? De Brevis? Just Brevis.
De-walled Brevis.
Yeah, okay.
It was on a wall and now he's been de-walled.
And wow, England are 126 for 1 in 7.5 overs.
Crikey. Oh,
Well, in
Stubbs.
theory,
I got it wrong.
there's-
It was Tristan Stubbs.
It was Stubbsy, yeah. In theory, the fun should continue now with Bethel coming in.
Well, it should do, and
Well,
with the score where it
Who
is.
knows?
Got 9 wickets.
The voice of
nine
doom.
wickets. Yeah, exactly. The voice of fucking doom. 9 wickets left
Oh.
and 12 points.
There's
something
Bumble.
overs. Bumble.
Well, his son's umpiring. He's come to watch his son
Yeah.
Oh,
umpire.
it's his son umpire.
Yes,
Is that his
Graham Lloyd?
Is that his granddaughter?
Could be.
Could be his
Certainly can't be
mistress,
his-
who knows?
Well, if it's his mistress, good on him. Is all I can say.
Oh, I suspect it's not.
No, I suspect it's not.
No,
I suspect it's his daughter.
No.
Right, new man in. You were saying.
Or his carer.
Harsh. It's this fella though.
Jacob Nicholls born in Barbados, now he plays for the English team. They say that he is an all-rounder, but that remains to be seen.
This bowler looks like an actor. That one's driven up from Hawaii. That one's driven up to long off, and there is a single.
Fortuin, who's he?
Well,
Fortain. Bjorn Fortain.
I'm not even sure I've got.
Sounds
notes on
like
him.
an
Where did
actor.
he suddenly appear?
He sounds
from?
like a porn star.
he's come in for Maharaj, who is got a groin injury. Is
Oh.
out for the series.
Oh, I do wish they wouldn't do that to me.
He hasn't got a jingle.
No, well, he hasn't got notes.
Well, he has got a
I
jingle. It's just no one can be able to get it out of him.
don't think I have notes on him. I'll double check.
Oh my God! You don't have notes on him.
Oh.
It's okay.
Is-
He bowls left arm orthodox. That's all you need.
Isn't
to
he
know.
the guy who's... Is he the guy who's been with Hampshire?
Yes,
believe he
that
has,
was a thumbs up from Jason over in the green room.
Thank you, Jason.
Lizard Williams is coming back, none for 23 off his single over, solitary over so far. England 127 for 1 after 8 overs. Salt is on 41 of 17. Bethel, just a single off the 1. He's facing up.
I better do some quick messages.
Yeah.
Lucky 6. Well, Jay apparently two super chat. Jay, thank you. So Bish, that was the stupidest thing you've ever said, but I don't know what it was I said, Jay. You have to
No.
remind me.
Cut nicely by Bethel. There is a man out at deep point. It's the rotund one with the sort of half long hair and a silly tash.
Daniel Keevy says Tony should stream a Port Elizabeth game, then he can join in with the band. Oh, well, yeah. Depends what they're playing, of course.
Salt has been stuck on 41 for a while. He's still only faced 17 deliveries, but he doesn't seem to be getting a huge amount of strike.
No. Well, Buttler kind of had it all up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Before. And now Bethel with a terrible strike rate at the moment of 100. That's just not done in this match.
Pathetic.
God.
Super chat.
Golden boy.
Super chat from the porn bot says Bumble's on the Epstein list. I don't think he is. Oh, hello.
Well, hello. Phil Salt has bashed that out into the deep. He's got a lot of height on it, but enough elevation. He's gone over cow corner for 6 runs. And he's on 47 off of 18. He's going to get a double quick 50 as well.
But I like the way this has gone bad. That it only cleared the ropes by about 2 or 3 yards, and we're both sitting there thinking, "Oh, that was a bit of shit, wasn't it?"
Yeah.
That's how many sixes we've seen tonight.
It wasn't the best of them, was it?
Nah.
Bit top edgy. But he carried. Salt facing up. Lizard Williams is in.
What's
that's
that?
it's got to be a wide.
Surely,
Yeah. Not a wide.
According to Rhubarb WD, there used to be a sumo wrestler called the Salt Shaker.
That's great.
Great name.
Really good name.
That is classy.
When was sumo on British TV? Was that like an 80s thing?
Used to be on
Channel
regularly,
4?
didn't
It used to be on Channel
Yeah.
4, late 90s,
I
late
used to quite
80s,
enjoy
early
it.
90s.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I used to watch it. I think everyone used to watch it. There's
Oh,
only 4 channels
wallop.
at the time. Yeah, that's clumped. Salt's going to get to his 50 off of 19 deliveries. One less than Josh Buttler. One more. Well, that's what I meant. One more, not one less. Because
Blown coach. Come on, Salty.
19 deliveries. That was clumped out through wide long off.
With your 50,
And when he gets his 50, England are 139 for 1 off 8.3 overs. The run rate is 16.35. So they are on for over 300 currently.
This would be fantastic.
Now, wouldn't it be? I mean, the highest score at a T20 is someone on the pool got 380, didn't they? Or fucking Uganda played somebody and blah, blah, blah. Between top teams, I don't think anyone's really got 300. I think it's probably like 270, 280. Don't know what the highest T20 score is at Old Trafford, but I'm sure Tony knows. That one is a full toss long outside the off stump, and it's been driven over extra cover. Just about makes it over the boundary. But it makes it over the boundary nonetheless, and it's 6 more runs.
I'll answer your question after this.
Oh, pardon me. There's a duck.
A dancing duck.
A dancing duck. Or is it dancing golden duck? Really, isn't he? Looks more like a chick.
199 for 5.
What?
By England against Pakistan in 2020.
That's the highest T20 score. That's going to get battered.
It's also
here.
the highest chase.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, the score predictor
Highest
is
score and the
260.
What?
Well, that's about right.
Chase that.
We're on 15. We're over 15 and over at the moment. What's the highest international T20 score by a major? Well, at the current rate, 335. 8 and over gets 236. 10 and over gets 258. Desire Williams bottled it and pulled out. He's gone for 41 and 1.4 overs.
He's done that a couple of times.
Well, I'm not surprised. He's probably fucking lost it, hasn't he? I mean, he's he's going for 4 a ball at the moment.
He's actually, do I really have to do that?
Exactly.
Please don't make me
He's bowled 10. He's bowled 10 balls and gone for 41.
He's going to join the Sonny Baker support group.
Yes.
They can have a bit of mutual consolation of each other.
Well, he comes in to bowl. Phil Salt smashes him.
Oh, there he goes.
He's going to be caught though. No, he's not. He's going to get 4 runs. It was aerial for a long way, and Jansen isn't long on, but he was wide of him. 1 bounce, scooted over the line. 4 more. There's a man with something up his nose. That's a girl with something up her nose. I think it looked like a breathing tube, actually.
Oh dear. What?
No, it looks like one of those.
That's all right. Taking out medical support.
Well, that's what I mean. It looked like a medical tube.
I tell you the other sports. So we had so much. Do you remember when Channel 4 used to show Kabaddi? Do you remember Kabaddi?
No.
Kabaddi Baddy.
Kabaddi. I don't understand Kabaddi. Lizard Williams in. That's Hoyt into the leg side is the best way of describing that by Phil Salt. Out to Ferreira, who's coming in off the boundary. Cow, let's be honest.
150 up.
And it's a single. 150 for 1 off 9 overs.
Jay Grover says, fuck, I just used an exclamation mark, don't tell Tony. Daniel Keevy says England is seeing the ball like the sun. Gee whiz. They are. John Yelton, fastest T20 was for Estonia versus Cyprus in 27 balls. First to an international, what's that, 100 or a 50, John?
Well, it can't be 50 because 2 people have got faster 50s than that.
Easy Ollie says anything less than a 300 is a failure from here. Fastest one against a real team was David Miller versus Bangladesh in 35 balls.
What, 100?
Yes.
I presume. Okay.
Another one. Jay Grover, Ray Lack of Ecstasy in Manchester. That was Super Chat.
Lack of ecstasy. There's no lack of ecstasy in Manchester, trust me.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Salt is... That's short. That's pretty quick from Mafaka. Well, it seemed quite quick, but was it given us a wide? It looks like it because... It has gone to 9.1, so it wasn't. It was a legitimate ball. He looks angry. He's only gone for 12 in 7 balls, so...
He's the guy you bring in to bowl dry in this match, obviously.
He's the pick of the bowlers at the moment.
Yeah. He's a talented bowler, isn't he? He's got something about it.
He looks quite quick.
Yeah, decent left arm as well. Makes a difference.
Yeah. Marketing 2.
That was boring. It was a dot. I don't like dots. Mafaka over the wicket to Salt. Who plays that over the man short on the 45. That's a poor ball, actually. I mean, it's on the hip. They got no one down at deep on the left side. Just picked up, positive over the short 5 leg for 4 runs.
3 and 4.
Salt moves on to 66 of 24 deliveries.
YouTube Super Chat.
Andrew Evans. bit late to the chat. Are you doing T20 finals on Saturday? We're not,
No.
Andrew. Too many of us have other commitments in other places, unfortunately. But we are doing Sunday's third T20.
We have done it in the
course.
past, haven't we? And that's
Yeah.
again, it's gone fine with the man on the 45. I mean, this is. I have to say, this is a bit daft for the bowler. He's moves on to 70 with another 4. It's gone fine. You're bowling left arm over to a right-handed batsman, and you haven't got anyone deep down there. It's quite a good duck head that man's got on.
A what?
That's got to be a child, not a man, surely.
I don't know, but it's got a good flappy mouth.
It's a fantastic costume. It's the most inappropriate costume for this match possible.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he was having to come in for a collapse. His dad thought it'd be a funny thing to do. He's getting a lot of airtime, let's be honest.
Yeah, a floppy bill, isn't it? Not a mouth. I mean, it
well,
is a
floppy
mouth.
bill, yeah. Mouth, bill. Well, bill is a mouth, really. Mafaka in. That's better. But he nearly killed the bowler. Flat batted it, strapped it essentially back past the bowler. And he's got 4 more. Fuck me. 73 miles an hour is attempted slower ball. He's gone for 24 now off 1.4. He was 12. He was 12 off 1.1.
Yeah, he was going all right beforehand. It strikes me he could probably do an arm with an arm round his shoulder at this point to help him out a little bit, because all the bowlers, they're doing that classic thing. The rest of the field is just leaving them to their own devices to suffer.
Call Sonny on 1-800 smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the over, we're going to have a little switcheroo. That one's going to be a wide. I fear maybe he's got away with that.
No way.
Well, it looks like it, because Salt can't believe it.
A really slow delivery as well.
It was. At the end of this over, we're going to have John B, who hasn't turned up, Jason, Hendo.
Ooh. How did he get away with that one?
Maybe John will turn up right in. Does John know he's on?
Well, someone would need to let him in, right?
Yeah, but he would show up on there.
Oh, he should know he's on. He's been emailed and what have you. At least I think, oh shit, I wonder if he got the email.
Well, that's a big question, isn't it? Short arm. Ooh, I thought it was going to go for 6. Unbelievable.
What was that? Where is that? Was that 6?
No, it was 4. I thought it was going for 6, but it didn't. It just went for 4. Salt moves in.
And if you kids can't listen,
no, 78 off 28 deliveries.
When you get shot for crossing a boundary,
And that's the end of the over. Would you change?
Well, I'll let you change and then I'll go and work out if John got the email. Hopefully he did. We shall see.
Well, Hendo's supposed to come back in, and Jason.
And if you kids can't listen and you bound to see the way you get
shot. No, we changed it because I came on for Tony at the beginning. Hendo, Jason, and John.
It should be John B. You might end up doing some more ball by ball.
Come and sit here, Hendo.
Well, I've missed all the fun. It's been carnage. You don't need to do anything. As the shell-shocked South Africans have a quick regroup. If they don't have tactical timeouts in the in this T20, I think they've probably just lucked out and had one here.
They're like a sort of boxer has been up against the ropes all bout, really, aren't they? I mean, they can still come back from this. I mean, but you look at England's batting lineup and you think they could get something ridiculous. They could get 300 here, but it's never as easy, is it? After the power play overs, I don't think. But
I'm looking at that batting order. I wonder who's going to come in next. Are they really going to bat Banton above Curran?
Or even above Brook. No, Brook's coming in at 4, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Brook will be next. John, welcome.
Good evening, Hendo. Good evening, Jason.
Have you seen all of the fun so far?
Yeah, it's been carnage, shall we say.
Oh, Josh, we're just looking at his numbers. He wasted 6 dots, otherwise he could have had a ton.
Absolutely. I'm just looking at Bethel seems to have been out there for about 20 minutes now, and he's only faced 2 balls.
Yeah. Well,
that happened a bit with Joss and Salt, didn't it? Salt kind of started off the carnage, and then Butler got the strike and Salt didn't get it back for ages.
That's right. And Salt seems to have gone in the time that I've been off, which is 5 overs. Salt seems to have gone from 31 to 78, which is pretty darn good going.
Right.
Well, I think as soon as Butler got out, he just thought, well, it's my responsibility now. I better just
crack on,
smash it all over the world, and he has effectively.
Well, I think it's a lovely batting wicket. It certainly seems it at the moment. Whether it will get a bit slower as the night goes on, we shall see. But it looks like it's Bethel facing up to. How do you pronounce his name?
Fortain.
Fortain. That's right. John.
And here is Fortain, and that's wide of the off stump and slashed away to cover. It's a rare dot ball.
Far too orthodox that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a sort of slap to cover point, wasn't it? Really?
I think he's a bit wary of his shot in the one-day international where he walked down to Maharaj, went straight past
Here's
one.
Fortain again, and that's on the off stump and played up to long on. And that'll just be a single. I think perhaps Bethel's decided that while Salt's in spicy scoring mood, he'll let him have the strike.
Oh, it's very wise, very wise.
Which is probably very sensible. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just play the ones, and your turn will come.
Indeed.
So Salt faces up again. Here is Fortain into the wicket, and this is slapped wide of cover point. It's a lovely shot. The man on the fence is coming round to his left, throwing back in. And just a couple of runs to take Salt to 80.
Oh, I suppose he could bowl him.
Who's that? Sorry.
Donovan Ferreira.
Is he a medium pacer, is he?
He bowls some filthy off breaks, I think.
Oh, does he?
Well, filthy off breaks might work tonight because nothing else has. Here's Fortain in again, and Salt has edged this away wide of the keeper. It's being chased down towards the fence, and I think that's Rabada, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's hauled it in, and they've scampered through for 2 more.
Good arm ball from Fortain. Cramped.
It was a very good ball, actually.
Cramped Salt a little bit, and he got a thick edge that was just past the keeper's gloves.
Interesting, because the previous ball he'd offered it out wide to see if we could get sort of low on the bat and a catch, but it was nicely clobbered by Salt.
Here's Fortain again, and this is given a bit more air and played this time to the right of the fielder at extra cover, and again they've run back for 2. The throw's actually hit the bat, hasn't it?
It's collected.
Bethel as he's run back.
The thing I noticed
to the bowler's end
was that there's a Priestner about to turn from that ball. It was very slow, and it did turn from wide to even wider.
He's bowling it very wide. He's trying to get him to sort of toe end it, I think, but he's reacted quite well. He's not trying to go for the big shot.
He did throw it up a bit more, didn't he? This one is much more on the leg stump, and played round the corner, a tumbling stop, and just a single. 174 for 1. That was a pretty cheap over, actually. Eight runs is a cheap over in this context.
Indeed. Some tweets.
Yeah, it's meant to be you.
Oh, was it meant to be me?
It's meant to be you. It's you.
Sorry, I do apologise. Where were we up to?
I have no idea. Just pick a place.
Leah says, I cracked 100 during the last stream, so if you want to see me do a Jadoo sword dance celebration in the near future, subscribe. Is that something to do with Kabaddi? I don't know.
It's a Star Wars reference, I think.
Oh, is it?
Sounds potentially painful, actually.
Yeah. You completely lose me with Star Wars references, because I've never been in the slightest bit interested in it.
Well, we're going to have some occasional bowling. This is...
Aidan Markram.
Yeah.
He's coming on, and he's that's pretty nicely on the stumps, actually. It's just played up to long on.
Yeah, I gave calling him an occasional bowler is a disservice. He's bowled a lot in one-day internationals.
Yeah, he has,
white ball
absolutely.
cricket. But he's not one of the front 5. Let's put it that way.
No, that would be fair to say. So young Bethel is now on strike.
Yeah, well, if there is a bit of turn, he might get something to go away from Bethel. Get him to miss time 1.
Let's see. He's in, and well, maybe it offered a fraction. It was cut away.
It's too short.
The man
really,
on the fence at point. Yeah, it was too short.
Plenty of time to rock onto the
dangerous.
back foot and cut it away.
And he just found a single, 176 for one in the 12th over. There's Markram to Salt, who plays this off his legs to the man in the deep again, just one.
I think Salt thinks here, I'll just have the 100, please.
Yeah, I'll just get 100.
I also think, are we in the boring middle over?
This could be it, absolutely. Run a ball so far, only.
The boring 3 balls. Here's Markram, and this is wide of leg stump. It's swung away into the deep, and it's beaten the fielder out on the fence, gone away for 4.
Gotta say, if I was bowling to Bethel, that's possibly the one spot I would not bowl a ball to.
Yeah.
Well, he's a very good driver. He's a very good cutter backward of square, although he does play it in the air a little bit off the quicker bowlers. And he's a very good puller of the ball, isn't he? Anything onto the leg side picks up very quickly.
Bit of a filthy ball, that really.
Oh, it was.
Here is Markram again, and this is swung down the ground by Bethel, and it's gone for 6. Straight down the ground for 6.
That spoiled the figures a bit.
He's absolutely spanked that, hasn't he?
Well, he's what you have to say about Bethel is, yeah, he'll hit those shots square the wicket behind on the onside, but he can also hold the shape to get it very straight indeed. So that takes wide, deep players out of the equation.
187 for 1.
Oh.
Markram in again, and he's
enough?
swung again. Has he got enough for this one? No, yes, he has. 6 more. Over mid-on. Back-to-back 6s.
2 6s in a row. 2 6s in a row. 2 6s in a row.
To be fair, it was in the slot, that. And it went.
Well, amazing, wasn't it? 3 runs off the first 3 balls, and then 16 off the next 3 from Markram.
Yeah, we blame you for that, Jace. You said it was a boring middle over.
Yeah,
and he heard
reverse psychology always works.
Yeah, we're all for that.
A couple of tweets. Serious question. So surely this isn't a serious question. Is Bethel the next Botham? I presume that's what it means. Hi, all, says Dara Azizi. Bethel is the next Sobers. Well, he might be if his spin bowling was better, and he could also bowl medium pace, which is what Sobers could do.
Well, I don't think he.
Let's not lump massive pressure on the boy by comparing him to 2 of the best all-rounders that have ever existed.
Well, I know.
That's a bit harsh.
Very harsh.
Easy Ollie says Saffers are going to fold for 30 in their innings.
Well, if Wednesday is anything to go by.
Well, yes, indeed.
Sorry,
it's Kagisa Rabada who's coming back into the attack, motoring in to Salt, who slaps this one away to the man at cover on the fence. They're sprinting back for 2, and they've got them easily. The throw wasn't great. It was down the middle of the pitch. To be fair to Nevis, he was trying to get it back in quickly, and
yeah, well,
I think also
it's a no ball as well. Just what South Africa need, isn't it? A no ball and a free hit.
I also think there was I think there may be a bit of dew coming down, because he slid a little bit, Brevis, when fielding that.
Oh, that's a long no ball.
That's a big no ball, yeah.
That's a big no ball, that one. He's in again anyway. And bowls.
Oh, wow.
Matches this one away. Somewhere into next week. Oh, my goodness me. Over long on for 6.
Let's talk about 6. Let's talk about 6. Let's talk about 6.
Yeah, let's talk about that 6, because despite the fact that Rabada's a fast bowler, he's set up for it and had a little wait, and then he smashed it.
I think he bowled him a slightly slower, wider ball, and
yeah, he did, and he picked it.
I mean, he's seen the ball so well, isn't he?
Just sort of gave a full flow of the bat, and it disappeared.
He's in the zone, I think we can say. I think Salt is in the zone.
And he's 5 short of 100 as well. Just having a little look around the field.
I'm just thinking, this would be his 4th T20 100, wouldn't it?
Here's Rabada. Oh, that's very wide.
Oh, yes.
Goes through to the keeper, and it's signalled as a wide. So he'll have to bowl that one again as well.
Oh, we forgot the 200 came up, by the way.
It did, yes.
just
In the midst of all that
incident,
carnage, yes.
incidentally, yeah.
203 for one. Extraordinary.
So busy concentrating on Salt approaching 100, we didn't realise that England had gone past 200, or I didn't.
Well, no, I didn't
Guilty
until I
as
looked up.
charged. Here's Rabada in again, and that's very wide, and it's sliced away off the outside edge, past the wicket keeper, past short third, and away for 4 more.
And if you kids can't listen,
tosses
then you
his
bound
head.
to see the way you get shot for crossing a boundary, crossing a boundary.
Well, it's like Jeff Thompson's the response from Jeff Thompson. Yeah, he's going to cop it too. All the bowlers are going to cop it at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Bravada might think he's a bit unlucky, but he's thrown out as wide as he possibly can to get away with it because he's getting absolutely pummeled. And so I think Salt deserves his bit of luck there. Edge, toe end as much as anything else.
He's got an idea. He's going to get it either beside the short third man or over the short third man too. And there's only one man that's going to catch it.
Now, surely he won't go
Well,
for
he needs 1 for 100.
He won't go for the 6, will he? He'll just take a single,
Surely not. Surely. Here's Rabada, and Salt drives it back, and Rabada fields it. So he's going to have to wait 1 more ball at least. He's got a few more in this over left to come because it seems to have gone on forever, but we had the no ball and the wide.
I've just seen a Rhubarb WD tweet. Have you seen that?
No, and it's another no
it's
ball.
another no ball.
Oh, gosh.
I've just seen him tweet that Mike Tyson is having another fight. Well, I think he'll end up a bit like South Africa tonight, to be honest.
Pummeled, yeah.
Yeah.
208 for 1, another free hit. Gisa Rabada's in, and Salt bunts it out towards the long on boundary. It's fielded out there, and he comes back for 2, and that's 100 for Phil Salt.
Oh.
And that is a stunning innings.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Congratulations, sir. You are a centurion.
Very much in the Johnny Bairstow style of putting the finger up to the selectors, I think.
He gets a standing ovation from the Old Trafford crowd, and rightly so.
I mean, you can say that, but I think, 39 balls, 13 fours, 5 sixes. You've got to say that, he's shown himself not to be very reliable at the top of the order in an ODI.
82 in boundaries.
Yeah, well, that helps, doesn't
Off 18 balls.
Here is Rabada again, and that's another wide, so he's going to have to bowl that one again as well.
Is it going to be a no ball as well?
Wheels have come off for Kagisa.
Yeah, he started quite well first over and he went for 7. He's now halfway through the third and he's gone
None
45.
for 45.
And this is a top class, world class bowler.
A world class bowler.
Yeah,
absolutely world class bowler.
Ow.
And he's being shredded. He's in again, and
that could be
slices that away. That might be out. No, it's pitch short.
No, one hand, one bounce does not count in this format.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Not allowed.
Well, that was perfectly placed because the man from extra was running back, and the man from deep cover was running in, and it fell between the two of them.
Between the two of them.
Yeah,
and I do believe
he's them both.
I do believe he's worked out that he's just nicked the strike with that single as well.
I've got a feeling that all his other hundreds in T20s have come in the West Indies, haven't they?
I think there's 2 more balls, Jace, because we've
2
had
more balls.
2 no balls and 2 wide.
Jeez.
Here is Rabada to Bethel, and that's jammed back. It was a good Yorker, that. He got that full.
Yeah.
Bethel sort of came forward and managed to dig it out, but couldn't do anything with it.
Looking at his bat, because that will have jarred all the way up the handle through the spring.
Do you think it does that anymore? I reckon these bats, because the amount of times they get it low down on the bat.
Well, they're so lightly pressed
six.
nowadays that they also break halfway up.
It's true.
So
even
a
when they're
rare
fairly
dot
new.
ball. And Rabada surely will complete his over this time. He's into Bethel, who cuts it away. Wide of the man at short third. Is it going to run all the way to the fence? It is. So that's 4 more. Just to end the over.
The number of the day. Who could ask for more? The number of the day is 4.
Right, let me talk tweets.
23 off the over, by the way, I think.
Blimey. Dora Zizi's replying says, I live in Phoenix, should be 0600 hours your time, which is perfect for me. I don't know what they're talking about. 166 for 1, which it was some time ago. It's the highest score after 10 overs in the any men's international T20 ever. I've just read elsewhere, says Richard Harman. And what else have we got? Stuff about Jadeja. I guess that's the Jadu we were talking about. Dara Azizi, who we understand is involved in law enforcement in America, says, I met a cricket journalist at the homicide conference I just went to.
What were they doing there, I wonder?
Can you name it? Can you name said commentator?
Yeah, name drop,
What's
please.
he doing?
Start of another over, and Salt has a big swing.
That's well bowled by Matt Barker.
Was well bowled.
That's a slower ball, wide slower ball into the block hole, and he's basically tried to put too much power into that and swung through it too quickly.
Do you think also that it was a proper slow ball? Some of the slow balls they've been bowling have been up around about 76, 77. That was considerably slower, 68. So it was well through the
I'd like to see that on replay, because I wonder if it's a back of the hand one.
Yeah, back of the hand ball, I would think, having looked at it. Well, here he is again, and Salt slashes this one away. Square of the wicket. Fielder comes round. They're going to settle for 1, I think. 217 for 1.
Minsk and Boo's Clip Corner says, did they put cement dust in this pitch like in the IPL? May the fours be with you. That's obviously the fours. Sorry folks, says JB. And Jay Grover has sent us another super chat.
Yay.
Do that in a minute. Could do it now, I suppose, if you want. Sneak it in there.
Let me get the marketing up. Super chat short. There it is.
Make it a short one.
YouTube Prime Super Chat.
He says, is this some transactional piss take return game?
This is slapped to mid-off, or deep mid-off, by Bethel. Just one more. This is a much better over from a South African perspective. It's probably come about 14 too late. It's a bit more on the mark.
Thandika says, are the batters so good or South Africa bowling shite? Well, you know, once a team gets going like this, sometimes it can be hard to stem
that horrible momentum word.
Yeah.
Here is Mavaka again.
Ooh, good one.
And that's short, and he ducks underneath it as Salt.
Oh, he's chewing away and shouting at Mapaka, who is
What's
just
that all
ignoring.
about?
I don't know.
What the heck is that all about?
He's
very angry about
Salt
something.
wanted a wide, and he didn't get one.
That was nowhere near a wide, was it? Oh, it's a no ball.
It's a no ball anyway.
Is that a no
ball anyway?
Is that a no ball for height, or is it no ball for front foot? It must be for front foot.
Yeah, it's front foot, surely. Yeah.
Oh, it's long.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose that's half an inch. Now, if Salt can see that from where he's
I don't think that was what he was talking about.
Complaining about that.
No, I have got very much
height.
tongue in my cheek for that.
Here is again, and Salt turns it through mid-wicket. It bounces short of the fielder.
Straight to Brevis.
He throws it back in, and they only got one off the free hit.
Hit it too well, didn't he? Hit it too well.
He did, yeah. 20 for 1.
Well set field. He hit it straight to him, so he bowled to his field.
He's still chuntering his Salt to the umpire. I'm not quite sure why.
I don't know. If I'd had 104 or 44 balls, I think I'd just be quite happy with life.
Yeah, indeed. Why get involved in anything?
Indeed.
Why do you want to lose 25% of your match fee?
Exactly, for chipping the umpire. Well, that's short
That's
again.
a good ball. That is a good ball.
Bethel's missed it.
Well, no, that tucked him up because he came wide on the crease and bowled it into him. And Bethel was setting to cut that rather than pull it.
It was
and
too close.
Too close at the end.
Well, actually, I've been quite impressed with Mafaka, I have to say. He's varied his bowling quite well in the face of absolute carnage. So I don't really know why Salt was having a go at him. I think he's bowled quite well.
I don't think he was having a go at him. I think he was having a go at the umpire, to be fair.
Here he is again, and this is mistimed by Bethel and fielded at extra. They came through for 1. 221 for 1, but that's good over from Parker, and that's 0 for 33 and 3. Well, in the context of the game, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's only going at 11 when the run rate is 15.79.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex says 344 for 4, I think is the record for a T20 international. Could they? I don't think so from here, to be honest. Who was that? Was that against Zimbabwe or for Zimbabwe? Can't be for Zimbabwe unless they were playing someone
even
like
more. Like not even
not Namibia.
Ball.
Not going to say Namibia because Mog will get upset.
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, they need 20 and over to get to there. I'm not sure that's quite on.
Locky 6 says have to wait till both sides bat. Nah, they're totally effed. And Doris Easy again says, is Darren Stevens the batting coach? What is Darren Stevens doing these days? Is he back at Leicestershire?
He might be.
Leicestershire.
Anyway, we're going to have the last over of Bjorn Fortuyn, which is they're hoping a cheap one will make sure he doesn't get this.
This is wide and it's clouted back over the bowler's head, and it doesn't go far enough, and it's a great catch. That's a really good catch.
Yeah.
Almost straight behind the stumps by the time he actually caught it.
Yeah, not a great shot really. Well, not great footwork. He just stood there, and as the ball was going wider and wider.
No, he's not there, is he?
He had a swing at it, didn't he, really?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll give it one of these.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that really. I mean, in terms of the intent, because 26 off 14, decent knock, couple of sixes in there. He did still hit it straight. He just didn't hit it quite long enough because he wasn't at the pitch of the ball.
Yeah, he didn't get enough of it.
No.
And this man is now at the crease, needing a score a little bit.
Harry Brook is the future. Unless he bats the way Simon Carrigan bowls.
I don't know about you, but I'm happy for him to
take his time
to keep the scores in his locker until November the 21st.
Yeah, Ashes scores, please, Mr. Brook. Yeah,
bat properly in Ashes
I don't know about him being the
matches.
future. I think now that he's the England white ball captain, he's probably the present. But there we are.
But also on the basis that he's liable to run himself out stupidly, we certainly don't want to see that in the Ashes.
No, absolutely not.
Complete and utter waste.
Well, Fortuyn now has 2 wickets.
Out of 2.
43.
Out of 2.
Out of 2, yes. He has both wickets, yes. Both
Brilliant.
wickets. Here he is. And just turned away into the leg side.
So that famous shovel shot to get off the ground.
Yeah, sort of spooned around the corner, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of extra bottom hand put into that one. It was well outside off stump, wasn't it? But Brook knows what he's doing. He's got picked up 2 runs, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, well placed. 15 yards away from Mapaka, who's got a good arm, but he's got to travel to get to the ball, and that's the difference.
223 for 2. This will Fortuyn again. Up to the wicket, and this is... Well, I think he got an inside edge on that, didn't he, onto the pad? He certainly didn't get hold of it.
Yeah, pad
just
to call
went out on the leg side.
Pad to call the pace out of the ball and just dribbled into the leg side, square leg.
News.
A single.
Oh, sorry, I'll do it in a minute. The latest tweet from Leah in a minute.
224 for 2. Fortuyn is in again, past the umpire. This is wide of off stump. It's cut away. It's a lovely shot. It's bisected the 2 fielders out there. And it's away for 4. That's a lovely shot from Phil Saul.
I don't think it will see Mayank today if England keep batting like this, says Eric J. But sorry, to Leah says to Dara, if you need more cricket tomorrow when the Gorillas don't stream, sub to this channel. I got you covered. Bangladesh v Sri Lanka. Presumably that's the Asia Cup that is ongoing. Have we had the India-Pakistan game yet? Or is that coming up?
That probably will be the last group match.
Here's Fortuyn again. Ooh. Oh, that's way down the leg side. That's going to be a wide.
A wide plus an extra,
not collected. It's not collected by the wicket keeper, and so they also run a bye. So it will be 2 wides, won't it, in the end?
Rhubarb WD says Leah shilling again. Apparently got 100 listeners the other day. That's pretty good.
230 for 2. Fortuyn is in, and Brook backs away.
It's well bowled,
plays
actually.
it to extra cover. Yeah, he followed him a little bit there and made it difficult for him, and it's a dot ball.
And
There's another look round the field.
to some
There's
extent,
Brooke.
allowed the ball.
And here's Fortain. He tries to play the fall-over shot. They're appealing.
What are they appealing for?
Oh, I think
I think they're appealing for a catch behind, aren't they?
Well,
Are they saying that he flicked
each
it
way
through
bet
to
on
the
all sorts, I
wicket?
think. I do wonder whether or not he's arse has saved him there, because his feet were off the ground, but his arse was probably on it.
I have to say, I was looking down at the tweets at the time, so I didn't really see what
Saved
happened.
by the arse. That would be that would be quite a quote, wouldn't it?
Yes, both of his feet are outside the crease, but his incredibly
But his
large
butt is on the floor.
butt has saved him.
Yes.
We're going to have a replay here. Here, you can go.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
He's
me.
lying. He's lying in the crease, basically.
He's lying in the crease and he's missed the ball. But apart from that, it's all good.
We're looking for the edge.
So unless he's hit it,
He's so quick. He's before the ball's got there. And
glove, maybe?
Yeah,
is that going to hit the
already
glove?
he's already played the shot. It's missed everything.
I mean, okay, there's a lot of moving parts at that point, but
It's gone past the leg stump.
Very difficult for an umpire.
Brooks fallen over.
It's not
Nope, nothing doing, he said.
quite right, too.
But it's another dot ball, of course.
and that's the end of the 15th over. So
Oh, it's time for a
2:30
change.
for two.
it is time for a change.
Who's doing what?
I'll be doing the socials. I don't know who's beeping
Phone
away.
is ringing away.
I will.
I shall
Fandika,
rejoin you later, chaps.
Fandika says, "Is Mike fighting Floyd Mayweather?"
Hello?
Donald Kiwi says, "I think I've seen South African bowlers treated. I don't think I've ever seen South African bowlers treated this badly. Not since the 2003 World Cup match against New Zealand." Woof. As we continue our play, Jansen is bowling. The first ball is off the hip, down to fine leg, and it is one of these. Well, you were facing 180 degrees the wrong way at that time.
Well, I was. Young Mr. Henderson was having a spot of difficulty getting out of the chair.
He didn't want to leave Samantha, did he?
He did. Well, he's taken.
That's totally understandable to me.
Well, absolutely. 234 for 2, 100 for none. They were
And
after the power
we
play.
have been joined by Raj. Hello, Raj.
Hello, Raj. Marco Jansen.
Hi,
here
guys.
comes.
How are you?
Smashed across towards deep mid wicket. There is a man down there, and they will just. I think it's Tristan Stubbs. They will get a single, and the score will move on to 235. Have you been looking at the highest ever T20 scores, Raj?
Yes, but the highest score is, I think, by Zimbabwe, right?
It
Gambia.
was. You're right.
Yes.
344 for 4. That was last year.
344.
Don't think they're going to get that.
That would be a grudge match. Zimbabwe versus Zambia.
Well, it would.
Northern versus Southern Rhodesia.
Who was that? Nepal was the one after that, of course. Right, Marco Jansen, left arm over the wicket. Back steps Brook. Swing and a miss. Through it goes to the keeper. Is it the Rickler tonight, or is it someone else behind the stumps?
It's Rickleton, I think.
It is the Rickler.
Ryan Rickleton is the keeper.
Oh, it is the Rickler. He's still there. Okay.
It's a good ball by
It was a very
Jansen.
clever ball by Marco Jansen. Who in
The
some
highest,
ways-
the highest T20 score by a full member nation is by India, I think, 296 against Bangladesh.
That's exactly right. That was last year as
Yes.
well. He was in a way the difference between the two teams, I think, at Cardiff. That one slammed beautifully by Harry Brook. He's got hold of that, cut through cover. Away it goes for 4, says umpire Lloyd. And a lady in an England ECB floppy hat. Don't know why
The
she's
number
wearing such a
of
hat.
the day.
Waves her
Who could ask for more? The number of the day is 4.
It's a bit harsh. I think really the number of the day is probably 6 at the moment.
Well, yeah, indeed. Well, 344 is the mark we would have been aiming for, but I think that ship may have sailed. Jansen, in he comes. Brook falls over again. Finally, he's got hold of that one. His arse has stayed in the crease as it did before, but this time he has got some bat on it. It's gone over the keeper. It's gone all the way down to the finest of fine legs, and he's got himself 4 runs.
What an ending.
Can you imagine
Yes.
the Don or Jeff Boycott or
any other classical batsman.
Any
Colin Cowdrey.
Colin Cowdrey. Even attempting to execute a shot that basically involved throwing yourself over and doing... who was it? Was it the Bear who christened it the Beetle shot? The Beetle drive. The Beetle ramp. Yes, right, Janssen, in he comes. Full! And well dug out by Harry Brook. Gets just a single out to cover. And there is no run. Janssen is completed his over from the Jimmy Anderson end, formerly Pavilion. And we can go for some messages.
Jay Solanke says, what the F? I'm just casually looking at the score. They're going to break the record, it seems. Well, I think not. I think they've had a couple of good overs, and they've just about
clear skies in
pulled
Manchester.
it back.
Never mind the score. There's your news.
Michael Dawson says, I see Phil is rubbing salt into the wounded bowlers. Very good. I like that.
Just about everything has come off tonight, though, Raj, hasn't it? That's been the incredible thing. Everything England have tried has pretty much worked.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a great evening for England till now. They are going after everything.
Oh.
So let's see what the last 4 overs have in store for us.
There's always one. JB says it's heavy rain here in Gloucestershire. Will the weather hold up in Manchester?
You never know. Right, Slyzard Williams going to carry on as well. In he comes. Full toss. Steered wristily by Brook. Wide of the man at short third. And he's got himself 4 runs. It was a horrible ball.
It's Nissan She. It's Nissan She.
And we've got one of these as well, which I'll play in a minute.
That was very cleverly executed by Harry Brook, wasn't it, Raj?
Yes, it was really clearly executed by Harry Brook.
Yep, we've had one of these.
England fans are happy.
Super chat.
In comes Williams over the wicket. It's another full toss. It's been lofted by Harry Brook. I think he's got that all the way, hasn't he? Did that bounce?
I think he's got.
There was literally no effort in it at all. It was just a gentle loft. And I just need to be sure. I'm pretty sure it went all the way. Did it go for 6?
Yes.
It did for 6.
Pretty sure it did. It was another horrible full toss from Lazard Williams, who seems to have lost his radar completely. No, just short as 4.
Yep.
Just short of the vitality.
Jay Grover sent us a super chat saying, need to hear how John thinks this is England crap. Well, you will have a chance later on, I think, because he's back later.
Well, I mean, the next time the Bear's on, we ought to ask him about his very strongly stated opinion that Phil Salt should have been dropped. Oh, he's beetled it again, only this time he's got it aerially, and it's beaten the man at deep backward square. Well, that was not a reverse ramp, that was a reverse pull.
It's a square beetle.
It was a square beetle pull.
It's the Fab 6.
But it's got an unbelievable 6 runs. Raj, I'm lost for words. Help me out. How do you describe that shot?
I think that's a shot played by Surya Kumar Yadav. So that's a very, Surya Kumar Yadav like shot.
That's not even off the end of the bat. It's off the almost the top.
I mean, I wonder if there's a T20 record, chaps, for the most shots played whilst on your arse in a T20 international. Because I think Harry Brook is seriously going for that record. Lizard Williams is in a deep conversation with his captain Aidan Markram. It could be something along the lines of, Skip, I know I've got a 4th over, but I don't want it. Take me off before you go.
Well, they can do, because they bowled Markram, who's a 6th bowler, so they've got.
Well, it might be. Markram's going, I might have your next one, Lizard. Pulled by Brook.
That's down somebody's throat.
Is short of Rabada, who is out there.
No, that's Mapaka. I think.
Oh, Mapaka, is it?
That's Mapaka, yes.
Well, either way, it's 259 for 2, England. The run rate has dropped to a disappointing 15.5. Oh, dear me. They were going at 17. The score predictor is telling us 303. That's probably in the right sort of ballpark.
What's your prediction?
Well, actually, we must have had the GPL going tonight. The lads didn't talk about it, who were on first. Right. Funny run-in Williams has got. That's clever ball, though. He's foxed Phil Salt there by a slower ball wide of off stump. But when he runs in, his arms, in very strangely, he doesn't swing his arms, does he?
Well, no, he's got the old Mornay Moore called pterodactyl or T-Rex arms.
Yes, not a
They're
pterodactyl.
a bit like this.
Pterodactyl arms would be giant wings. I
They're
know
not.
what you mean.
Pterodactyl arms are
Yeah,
tiny.
the little-
They don't want to see
Yes,
you.
the tip. No, your pterodactyl was a bird.
Sorry,
Tyrannosaurus
T-Rex
Rex is
one.
what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Right, Williams. Full toss again. Smashed again. Should be a man down there. Yes, there is. It is Rabada.
Yeah,
And
but that's
he's
long
down
on,
at
not
long
mid-wicket.
on. Well, yes, you're right. Either way, I think they just will have taken another couple. They did. It's the end of the 17th. It's 264-2. Williams has gone for 62 from his 3. He must be feeling bruised, battered, and generally bewildered. Jace.
Leah confirms that the match for India-Pakistan is on Sunday, I do believe. If I couldn't get back to the... Go away. Stupid bloody app. It's playing up with me and not allowing me to scroll. Oh well, so I'll do some of the other ones as well instead. During the IPL, PSL, India and Pakistan chose cricket over war. There's some hope for the world.
260 for 2. It's going to be Mapaka who is going to bowl the next over. He's got a silver sweatband on his right arm, but he's bowling with his left. And he drops it short and wide of off stump, where it's pulled away by Salt down to mid-wicket, and he gets himself a single, and the score moves on to 261 for 2.
Nick Vicker says, "Hi Gorillas, excellent commentary. And England going very well. The weekend starts here."
Well, it's certainly well and truly started here.
We've often been asked where Raj is, because based on his background, he's at the Oval.
I'm at the Oval. Yes, I'm at the Oval.
He's at the Oval. It's not the famous Old Trafford Pavilion. That's on leg. It's missed, not really timed by Phil Salt. Probably a clever, slightly slower ball, I think, Raj. And it just dribbles out to short mid-wicket.
And England are in danger of beating their own record, which is 267, according to John Yelton.
That's good to know.
It's been a good over for South Africa so far. 3 runs off balls.
Oh, very good, Alex. I like that. This is not an innings, this is an assault.
It's an assault. Well, in will come Kwena Mapaka, who's bowling to Harry Brook, is he going to play this one standing up? Oh no, he thought about the arse shot. Didn't execute it this time. He stayed on his feet and will content himself with a single to mid-wicket. All rather pedestrian, Harry. Come on, lad. What do we know about Mapaka? He played in the last game, of course, but it was a bit of a thanks for
Played the
coming.
Under-19 World Cup in the same era as Jacob Pettle, I think.
Yeah, he's played 11 T20s, 14 wickets at 27, economy rate of 10.
And he was fast-tracked into the...
Right, is he?
He's fast-tracked into
oh,
the
that's
side.
a horrible ball, and surely that's going to be a wide, because it was a bouncer wide of leg. Phil Salt missed it. What would be the reason for that not to be a wide?
Either
Which
it
I
got
think
a
is the
bottom edge
point.
on it, which is possible.
Well, Phil Salt's having a conversation, I think, down the track with Harry Brook. Nothing signalled, which surprises me, I must say. His best bowling, Mapaka, he got himself 4 for 20 against Australia in Darwin, which I think would have been on this last tour. That is slapped high and it's over the top of the man who was slightly in at cover. That's our friend from Hampshire, Bjorn Fortuin, who's easy to pick because he's the man who's got a great big green sticker over the back of his shirt. We think it's an old shirt and he must have borrowed somebody else's because he came into the team at such short notice, Raj.
Yes. Mapaka is bowling back off the hand.
Yeah, he is. It's actually been quite successful for him. That's short again. That's going to be out. Surely someone's going to be under that. No, it's dropped short.
No.
Phil Salt mistimed it completely. Dominic Ferreira came in. He couldn't get there. It just dropped short of him. And it was, I don't know, it was a complete mishit. Certainly not what Salt intended, but he's got himself a single anyway on 120, 268 for 2.
JB says, I met Colin Cowdrey 1976 in Dumfries. I was 11. Came to me for some batting technique. Well, he would have been 46, 47 at that point.
Well, hello, my name's Colin.
Where are we?
Mapaka in. Harry Brook. He didn't end up on his backside there. He was looking to reverse himself away to leg. and he did a sort of a hop and a skip backwards. If you can imagine somebody doing a triple jump but backwards, that's pretty much what he did. Anyway, Jace.
Lockie says it's 5 a.m. here. I'm sorry that I can't keep up, so he thinks he's off to bed.
Oh,
in
Lockie.
fact, just in time to wake up.
Just in time to get up again.
Well, Parker's been excellent when I've seen him, to be fair, says JB Wilson.
Well,
Quick,
has.
excellent control, but I'm not watching this though, so that's why he's going around the park.
Yep, I mean, looking, what did he do in the IPL? He's playing for Rajasthan Royals.
He didn't get enough chances in the IPL.
Didn't get many. He played 2.
Oh,
1 for 32
what are
off
you
3
doing,
against PK.
rhubarb?
Was his only,
Where it began,
wickets.
I can't begin to know him, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't
Highest
the spring, then
individual
spring became the summer.
scores.
Who'd believed he'd come along? Hands touched in hands, ... And he continues in the next message. We all know where that's ending.
It's Phil Salt who's facing Marco Jansen, who is, well, slammed by the Salty Sea Dog. Did that go? It's very hard to tell where they bounced.
Yes, I think it
I
did.
think that did. It was
Yep.
over
That's a
long
six.
off.
Yep.
6 more for Phil Salt. He's rediscovered his Salty mojo. And the score rockets on to 274. He's bowling from the Statham end. Is Marco Jansen, indeed.
Phil Salt is looking for a 150, I think.
Ferreira just turns round, rather shrugs his shoulders and jogs, knowing that there's really no point in running after it. Jansen, and he comes. That's very full.
Shot.
That is an incredible shot. Is that gone? He's going to be caught. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
That's
now,
a great catch.
That was unbelievable. They're going to have to look at it. It was full.
I think he touched the boundary. I think he touched the boundary rope.
Well,
Mapaka is
Sure.
saying, signalling
Yes.
you need to check that because I'm not sure.
Mapaka's being very honest and saying, I'm not sure. Phil Salt sort of shoveled it out. It looked, for all the world, like it would make it to the long-on boundary. Mapaka, though, was reaching backwards to prevent the 6. He threw it up in the air, stepped back over the boundary rope, then came back on and dived forward to collect the ball.
So let's have a look at his feet.
But the issue will be what happens to his feet. The ball is in his hands.
Oh, that's very close.
And
That
his
might
feet
just
are
touch,
coming
but it's very, very
down.
close. You need to.
When does he let go of the ball? He hasn't let go of it yet.
I think he has touched the rope. I think he has touched the rope. He has touched the
I
rope.
think he has touched the rope before he releases the ball. And Phil Salt may be reprieved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will live to sprinkle a few more.
The sponge
sixes.
has been dented very slightly.
Nobody wants a dented sponge.
Here
Although Phil Salt probably did, because that has saved him. We're waiting for the big screen, but it will confirm.
Not out, and 6
Mike
is confirmed.
Burns, up go his arms, and it's 6 more. Jingle Man. There it is.
2 6s in a row. 2 6s in a row. 2 6s
Oh damn,
in
we're going
a
to find
row.
the 666 jingle now.
Well, it could happen. Phil Salt's going to face Marco Jansen. None for 56 for Jansen. Still, the run rate is just slightly going in reverse. I know that's being unbelievably picky, rash, and probably unfair. 280 for 2.
Yeah.
We've got, well, obviously you have wides, no balls, and whatever else may happen. But we got 10 more balls of the England innings.
And this is clearly England's highest score ever because they're well past 267.
That's full, dug out by Salt. He may get 2 if they run quickly. Mapaka comes sprinting in, and I think they'll stop at 1. They will.
Oh well, I don't need that anymore. I can go and put it away now.
Jason, what are you talking about? Are you
360s
chatting to
in a
yourself?
row jingle.
Oh right, okay, I'm with you. Right, yes. I feel a bit sorry for Mapaka there because he did everything right, but it's like Raj. His brain didn't quite work quickly enough to figure out I've got to let go of the ball now. By the time he
Yeah, I
did,
think
it was too
not about
late.
the boundary rope.
Jansen in. Oh well, I know. Brook again had manoeuvred himself so far to leg, he ended up nutmegging himself,
Wow.
and through it went.
That was
to,
a nutmeg from about
it
2.5
was.
feet outside off stump, straight to the keeper.
And through it went to Ryan Rickleton.
George refers to hopes Brook gets a 50.
Well, that would be nice. He's on what?
Drago
20?
says he'll be a worthless failure if he does not.
He's going to have to really push it from here. We've only got 8 balls left of the innings. 281 for 2. Brook's on 28. Short, lofted by Harry Brook. He's going to get 4 there, is he?
Oh, that's a superb piece of
No,
fielding.
I don't, but that was goodness me. Who was that diving to their left, coming round from deep backward point? Really,
It's,
it was
Stubbs.
Stubbsy, who is, I have to say, he may not be Jonty Rhodes, but goodness me, he's not far off it. That was remarkable. Harry Brook was strolling because he was convinced he'd got himself 4. Around came Stubbs. He dives and lets the ball go in mid-air before he lands the other side of the sponge. And all of which will mean Harry Brook gets 2 rather than 4. He's been done out of 2 runs by a superb piece of fielding by Stubbs. Oh my word, that one he completely mistimed. Slightly slower, I think. Ball bouncer.
That's one off the chest.
From Janssen, and it wore it on the chest. He's got a smile on his face. It's the end of the over. Number 60 rather for Janssen. 284 for 2. Last over coming up. The run rate has dipped below 15. Oh my goodness, Jace.
Leah says South Africa can still get this, can't they? Well, never bet against the possibility that England will F it up.
No, I would say
this is a belter of a pitch.
It's clear. It is clearly a belter of a pitch.
Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Classic stuff from Tony that needs to become a jingle. That's very much a Murray Walkerism.
Yeah, what was I attempting to describe?
I don't know.
It must have been the catch. It must have been the Mapaka not catch.
Worst Protea team ever, says Eric J.
Goodness me,
all this roadwork was scored against them, destroying the Proteas World Championship title. That's a bit harsh, I think.
Right, we're into the last over, Raj. Here we go. 284 for 2. Over the wicket comes Kagiso Rabada. He's slapped away through point for 4 runs by Harry Brook. And it's 4 more for England. 12 needed to get past that 300. 5 balls left to do it. You think they would, wouldn't you, Raj?
Definitely. I think they would score around 305. I think
305 sounds about right. I mean, no South African's going to look at the bowling card tonight and go, I think I did all right. Who's been the best of them, chaps?
Parker had a pretty good...
Parker was probably the most controlled.
Bowler, yeah.
288 for 2. 5 balls left of the final over. The rate back above 15 again. Rabada in. Brook. Oh, he's just beaten the dive of the man at short cover. It's Mapaka again. By Jove, he's in the action. And there he is putting in a dive. And it's was that Pretorius who's after him?
No, that's...
Yes, Luandre Pretorius, yeah.
Yeah, the big lad.
And they've got 3.
They did get 3, remarkably. Superb. He was beaten initially, was Mapaka, by another. He reaching for it slightly was Harry Brook. It just dropped short of him. He then decides to get beetling after it.
Fabulous piece of fielding.
Fabulous drag back before he plunges himself into the sponge. And the big lad just does the easy bit, which is going to jog after him and wait for the ball to be chucked back.
Oh, and it's a no ball.
And it's a no ball, and would you believe it? Bonus time for England. Phil Salt is on strike.
Very wrong with Rabada and no balls at the moment. That's 3 in this match in 5 overs.
Well, that is true. And he's bowled an absolute cracker of a ball, because it was a swing and a miss from Phil Salt, and the chance to clout England
and
on
he
their
thinks
way
that's
to
a
300
wide, and
missed.
he's not been given. He's still chunching away.
But I thought he'd moved so far across.
I know. I don't think it is.
That it would be. I think that would have been harsh on Rabada. He's on 133. Phil Salt. Rabada is in again. That he's clipped magnificently for 6. Backward of square. Up goes umpire Lloyd's arms. He's either waving at his dad in the crowd, who is there. But no, he's not. He's signalling 6. England move on to 298 for 2. They've still got 3 balls, Raj, to get himself past 300.
Phil Salt is on 139. He needs 11 to get to his 150.
I don't think they're going to get either of them are going to get their milestones.
Well,
I'm afraid.
Phil Salt probably the more likely, because he does at least have strike.
Yeah.
139, he's on. He doesn't time that right though. He's clubbed it, but he's clubbed it to long off, and will just get a single. That might be his chance gone. It is his chance gone.
Well, we've gone past India's 297 now.
299 for 2 England. 2 balls left.
Unless Rabada bowls a no ball, so.
It's been, I mean, talk about all the fun of the fair. It's been extraordinary, Raj.
Yes. Brook has a chance to get to his 50.
In comes Rabada. That's a great ball. That's a
no.
full Yorker on off stump. And all Harry Brook can do is dig it out and steer it to point. And
that was a
one
good
more
ball
to the score.
by Rabada.
300 though, up. 300 for 2, 1 ball left. Your Phil Salt. Is he going to give it a full Monty charge?
Another free hit.
That's another free hit. Oh, okay. Back we go. Was that another no ball then? Oh, you're right about Rabada. He's having a nightmare.
Yeah, Daniel Kiwi says 3 no balls. KG's run up may need work. He's landing too far forward.
Wow, yes.
The third free hit.
Okay. This one, Phil Salt has got hold of. I suspect he might be caught.
No.
Dropped short of Markram, who's out there at a wide, deep, long off. And Phil Salt, I think he should have come back for 2. Yeah, 302 for 2. So he's got 2 more. He's still on strike. Oh, he only took 1.
Just one ball.
Just 1. So 302 for 2. The 300 has been passed. This over 4 no ball for 3. 0-6-1. Another no ball plus 1 and then a single. Right, Rabada should be the last ball.
Shot.
He's got that magnificently, but there is a man on the deep cover boundary. It's Ferreira. They'll come back for 2 this time. The score will move on to 304 for 2 after 20. This has been some effort by England. Phil Salt has finished on 141 off 60 balls. Harry Brook, 41 off 20. We saw a masterclass from Jos Buttler. A very decent cameo from Jason Bethel. It's been extraordinary, Raj.
Absolutely. What an evening it has been for the English batters. Here at 4 for 2. There have been many records that have been broken today in this innings.
And there's a very smiley Jofra Archer.
Jacob, of course, not Jason.
Yeah.
Highest individual England international T20 score from Phil Salt, 141. Well done to him. 83 off 30 Jos Buttler made. Before somehow the man drafted in from where he's been playing at Hampshire and actually came out of it looking not too bad. 2 for 452 off his 4. Went at just 13 and over.
Yep.
None for 41 from the Packer, but he was the most economical of the bowlers, and he went over 10. Jacob Bethel 26 off 14. Harry Brook, as we saw, 41 off 21. 304 for 2 England. What do you do, Raj, if you're South Africa?
I'll just tell them to go hammer and tongs from ball 1. That's quite simple, and I think it's a flat pitch, so maybe they'll try to replicate what England have done here. But it is going to be very tough to chase 304.
Well, there's a little crumb of comfort from Chris Quo. Says South Africa did chase down the highest 50 over score against Australia. One of my favourite games ever. Yes, I remember
They
that.
certainly did.
Yes, 434.
Oh, there's Owen Morgan. Jos Buttler's going to have a conversation with Owen Morgan. So the captain who's lost his job.
I've got a
from the
request
who retired
from
his job.
Mike Rochburns, who says, "Hey Jason, can you please say a hi to Mr. Love Sponge?" Well, we've done that.
Who's Mr. Love Sponge?
I have no idea.
Hello, Mr. Love Sponge, whoever you are.
Doris Easy says, "How does this salt innings rate? That's one of the best. Well, it's the best one for England, possibly the best one, probably in the best 5 ever."
It was gloriously, magnificently entertaining. What, we wonder, have South Africa got
and
in reply?
Eric J trolls the world when he says, "Disappointing England."
Harsh. Right, shall we take a break? A few minutes. Raj, thank you. We're going to see you in the second half. We'll be back. I'm going to try and
What
grab
is the bear going to do? The bear is on the decks. He's going to be sending us somewhere for a very short time before we come back and watch South Africa try to chase this down. So catch us in a few minutes.
really start to say, shouldn't be a big three, it's a big four? Because are South Africa on the cusp of joining that club? And as a side question, where would that leave New Zealand, by the way, if we agree that? But what do you think?
It depends on the format. One-day cricket, no, absolutely not. We're still some way short of where we need to be, in my opinion. That would change if, for example, if Heinrich Klaassen decided to come back. That would change, but I don't see that happening. T20s, possibly. Tests, definitely. Tests is definitely. Yeah, I see that, definitely. Particularly with the guys coming through, knocking on the door. There's a lot of guys coming through that are now saying, no, but actually, I want to be a part of that. Whereas previously, I genuinely think there were a couple of players, the fringes going, I don't actually want to be part of this. I don't actually like the noises I'm hearing from the outside. It doesn't actually sound all that pleasant. And that goes to Shukri. In terms of New Zealand, I don't know. I don't really know where New Zealand are. I think they're potentially going through some sort of regeneration. They've lost a lot of players. And their current injury list is horrific. So that certainly is a worry for them. I would say on balance we're better than they are, generally speaking.
How much of it, I guess, comes down though to the matches you play, the number of matches you play, and the audience you can attract? Because talent-wise, 100%, it seems to me South Africa are riding a wave at the moment and heading generally upwards. I mean, we're going to give our predictions in a while on this forthcoming series, but they're incredibly strong. They're incredibly strong. Is it just down to money and resources to genuinely turn it into a big four?
Still playing spaceships, Trevor?
Old news, Connie. I drive a Chad Valley train now.
That's nice, Trevor.
What?
I said that's great, Trevor.
Next stop, your living room. Choo choo. All aboard. Chooka 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 chooka.
It's more than a toy, it's the toy. So get their new favourite with up to 50% off selected toys. From Chad Valley to Hot Wheels, there's more to Argos. Subject to availability, available at selected stores and argos.co.uk. Delivery charges may apply.
Ready to launch your business? Get started with the commerce platform made for entrepreneurs. Shopify is specially designed to help you start, run, and grow your business with easy customizable themes that let you build your brand, marketing tools that get your products out there, integrated shipping solutions that actually save you time, from startups to scale-ups, online, in person, and on the go. Shopify is made for entrepreneurs like you.
Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/setup.
Yeah, I think that's the difference, really, and I think that needs. And I don't know how you do that, to be honest, in South Africa without the resources. You know, I mean, you've got to get the public coming to see the games that generates the interest, that then generates the income, which then generates more.
Well, you create a tournament specifically.
Well, no. I'm talking more. When we talk about, I mean, the part of the reason we talk about a top three is because the top three can generally generate interest in Test cricket and get audiences at Test cricket. And I think we'd all agree, and you know, we've had this discussion with Tim many a time. You know, the problem in South Africa is that the TV doesn't generate the money and all the rest of it, which is why they created the T20, isn't it? I mean, essentially, they need to generate money to fund the rest of the the cricket establishment, if you like, in South Africa. And in a way, for them to become once again a major Test power, they probably need to pay to. I mean, how many Test matches you playing this year? I mean, we're not playing you for a while, and you know, you played very few in the last cycle, got you through the final. Who cares, you know? But in that sense, I don't think they play enough, and there's enough interest at home to be able to
force their way into that and generate that. Hope it'd be nice if they could, because going back, even just 20 years, they were number one in the world. You think of the team that was around in the 90s with Pollock and Callis and all the rest of it. Fantastic side. And they fell away, and unlike the West Indies, they've managed to pull themselves back up again, which is good for the sport, but it needs to generate money. Sorry, my kids just keep wandering in and out of the room in here, like your cats, but bigger. That's bigger. Are they allowed in the pub? Yes, of course they are. Just may not be allowed to drink.
Well, yeah, my son, in fact, in 3 days will be old enough to go to a pub legally.
Oh, are you going out for the ceremonial son buys dad drink when he's 18?
Well, no, because we're doing an ODI, funnily enough.
Oh, it's a bit of a shame.
Yes.
I got that from both of mine when they became 18. First day of being 18 on their birthdays. Come on, Dad, I'm taking you to the pub. But there we go. Right, anyway, we're digressing. I've got a question. Tim, would you have a guess? Have a guess, Tim. What is... you know us pretty well. You know Guerrilla Cricket, and I know we tend to cover England and whoever England are playing. What would you typically think our viewership and listenership is in percentage terms of South Africans? Just have a wild guess what you think it is typically.
Well, there's so many of us living over there, so fairly high. If you're including South Africans who live in the UK.
Yeah, I'm going by geography. I can tell you it's just over 2%, which is disappointingly low, except for the World Test Championship final. And this was just so interesting to watch, because from day 1 to day 2 to day 3, which was really kind of moving day, and then obviously day 4 for when it concluded, it jumped from 15 to I think nearly 26% of our listeners were South African, which showed me two things. One, there were people all around the world who are of South African origin suddenly going, crikey, where can we find our cricket to get on top of this? And two, that it was just a phenomenal achievement from South Africa. The interest in the game is absolutely there. I think we ended up at just over 25% for the last 2 days of those who were watching and listening as were South African. No Australians, by the way, nowhere near. Admittedly, it was a different time of day for them.
Well, we're not. We are back. Should be John. Should be James, I think, who's.
Yes, we're back,
gang.
We're back. And if you haven't been here so far tonight, where the hell have you been? Because you've missed England scoring over 300. You've missed Phil Salt beating his own record to get the highest score by an Englishman in T20 international cricket. So you've missed out on quite a treat. And now you aren't going to miss out on something. And that thing you're not going to miss out on is Luke Wood opening the bowling for England. Should we jingle him up while we got a bit of time?
We should be able to, if I can find him very quickly. I'm not sure he's even here.
Well, Tony's looking.
Here he is, I got him. Oh, that was short.
That was short and sweet. Hopefully, like this South African innings, having listened to the Bishop and Bear there and finding that only 2% of listeners are South African or in South Africa, I'm less inclined now to be partial. Anyway, Luke Wood is getting ready to come in, the comeback kid, the previous match, and it's on the money straight away. It's something we didn't see many of in the first innings, isn't it? It's a dot ball.
Careful start.
Careful start. Having a look at it, first of all, Tony. What the hell is South Africa going to do here?
Well, they've just got to go as large as they have, haven't they? As they can.
Oh, John, you're on mute.
John's on mute.
Sorry, guys. The batters have not really got a problem with this, have they? They can just go for it. It's not going to be their fault if they don't win, is it?
Well, as we say that, in comes Luke Wood, and it's chipped into the leg side for the first 4 of the innings.
6.
Oh, 6, sorry, 6. Wow, that was very nonchalant the way he went about that. And suddenly, we can see there are some South African supporters in the crowd. And they can dance as well as our English gammon can. Yeah, that was a lovely shot. But I mean, listen, South Africa have got enough firepower here to at least make a fist of it, yeah?
What I was about to go on...
It's the scoreboard pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll tell you in a second.
That will affect that.
Well, here comes a bit of bowling pressure now from Luke Wood.
Oh, great ball.
It's driven unconvincingly by Markram there. Good from Wood. Wood increasingly reminds me, if you guys watched the Pixar film Up, the baddie in Up looks remarkably like Luke Wood. I don't know if any gorillas out there agree with me, but it's becoming quite disturbing, particularly as I want him to do quite well because he's been overlooked so much. But anyway, very, very straight backed, tossing the ball up here. Got an opportunity in the last match, thanks to them not wanting to risk Jofra. So what can he do in this match, coming in for the fourth delivery? Well, Markram gives himself a bit of space here. It takes a real waft at it, but it goes absolutely nowhere. So another dot ball. Markram, the mainstay of the innings, one of him and Rickleton have to get going, or do you think they can go lower down the order and still make it?
Well, I think the top two bat for the longest time, don't they? And so therefore they've got to do it, because otherwise somebody else has got to come in and start again, haven't they? So you need one of these to at least tee off.
Well, Luke Wood's got something to say about that, and what he's got to say about that is a lovely Yorker, actually. So Markram has only scored off one delivery in this over. Admittedly, it's been a 6, so no grumbles there. But Luke Wood doing well. This is the thing about Luke Wood. When he comes in, when he gives him the chance, he's actually pretty good, isn't he?
Well, he's getting it to
swung
swing
as well.
Yeah, a lot of swing. He has the anatomy of a First World War Army Sergeant Major.
Yes, he is.
That's his look.
He's been called up from workshop, from down the mines, and this time it's clipped off the feet. It's good kind of Yorker length there. Almost made him fall over. But Markram, I think, is going to catch a couple there, which indeed is a wild throw that comes back there, and is picked up by Will Jacks rather well. But anyway, end of the first over. Oh my God, they've only got 8 runs. How pathetic. What's happening in the world of social?
Mike confirms that Mr. Love Sponge is me, apparently. So that's nice. Metal in both legs. Metal, I should have read this one first because it's a super chat. Who hacked GM's account? Is that you, Jay? He says, and he's donated £3.50. Well, so thank you so much for that. Rhubarb WD says, don't be salty about South Africa. I think that's a Phil Salt thing. Oh, there's another one. Jay Grover. All right, John. How doomed are England? There you go. That's another super chat for you.
Very good. Very good, Jay. Very good.
I think
we want those super chats to keep coming.
YouTube super chat.
Oh, hello. Here's an interesting show. This will be fun.
Yeah.
I'll jingle it in a moment.
Well, the man in the moment, Jofra, coming into bowl to Rickleton here, and Rickleton drives it, but it's fielded very easily there. Shall we jingle?
Here he is.
He will break your helmet, break your heart. Holler than lava, cooler than Bogart. In your face, at your stumps, on your toes, on your mum. Jofra.
Beautifully timed as he's about to deliver. It's quite wide there. Rickleton swings at it, looks towards the umpire, but there's nothing giving there. So the first delivery from Archer was at 88. That was at 87. He didn't play in the previous match, in case you didn't know, because it was a bit slippy, which worries me for any future career he was hoping for in dancing in ice. But maybe he can just stick with cricket for now. What are you hoping for from Archer tonight, John?
He's
Not
a
to get
lovely bowler
injured.
to watch. He's so don't get injured. he's just lovely and rhythmical, isn't he?
Is he? And he proves that again, and he's gone for the same line again. This is quite interesting. Just back of a length, going out wider. So Rickleton's swinging his bat and not quite getting to it. One of the things that's interesting about a match like this, isn't it, is that there were certain moments, admittedly not many of them in the first innings, where the bowlers got it right. And so the England bowlers have been able to sit and look and learn from the mistakes, hopefully, that South Africa made. Because as good as England were, South Africa did not bowl brilliantly, did they?
No, they didn't. But
yeah,
I think once it starts running away from you, it's tricky, isn't it?
That's true. It's a game up between the ears at that point. Here comes Archer. This time it's tighter to the body of Rickleton, but the result is the same. Still no runs. So Archer is yet to have a run taken from him. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's once it starts going away from you, but I think it's at that point that the captain and the senior bowler has to step in and help people.
Yeah.
Kind of try and keep their heads a little bit. I didn't see too much of that in the South African innings. But anyway, let's not worry about that now, because the South African innings is all about the bat. The number 22 Archer comes in again. It's straight, and this time it's driven straight back down the ground. Lovely shot, like John says, for a 4.
Yeah, that's lovely timing from Rickleton.
Absolutely beautiful timing. A quick delivery there for you speed queens out there. That was over 90 miles per hour, but it went back behind him just as quickly, I would suggest. As he comes in again, this time Rickleton takes a right old swipe at it and misses completely. So you can score 4 off one of them, but you can't score it off the other one, leaving Archer at the end of that over with just 4 runs conceded, and South Africa, on 12 without loss. So anything happening on social?
Of course. Jay Grover again, I do see it, Ellis. Evil knows evil. Not quite sure, but he donated some, kindly donated some money.
That's obviously a reference to the evil guy from Up, isn't it?
Yes.
And Jay is aligning himself with that opinion.
Well, I think he might be aligning me with it. I don't know if this is a Die Hard reference, Jay. I'm sort of hoping it might be. But Jay, John, is convinced that I am the spitting image of the coke addict in Die Hard.
I see.
Talking of addicts, here's our First World War addict. Luke Wood comes in, smashed back over his head by Markram. A very, very fine 6.
Nearly went in the old pods, didn't it?
That was in the slot, I think.
It was absolutely in the slot. And Markram has got, I think what we can call, has got a bit of a face on him at the moment. I don't think he particularly enjoyed, unsurprisingly, that first 20 overs. He could take.
He was trying to endanger the people in the sky pod there.
That would be really good.
He nearly reached them.
Yeah, well, this time it goes more towards the leg side. He takes a swing in it. He goes very fine for the leg side for another 4.
2 + 2 is a member.
Has that bloke with the South African flag got his shirt off?
He has, yes. So we should explain here. There's a guy in the crowd with a kind of proto-beer belly who has painted a South African flag down his body. It's not the greatest sight in the world, I'll be honest with you, and it kind of puts our own gammons into
catch his
perspective.
death.
He will absolutely. It's bloody cold up there. Let me tell you. As Luke Wood once more comes in, this time it's more pickings for Markram back down the ground again for another 4.
4 on the floor, and 1 more 4 than the 4 before. That's what 4's are for, to get funky on the dance floor.
One thing that's noticeable here is that the South African crowd is a lot younger and maybe slightly hipper than the England crowd. The England innings, one of its defining characteristics was middle-aged men and older dancing like they were children at a party. Whereas the South African, I think it's got it down more. Maybe, I don't know what that is. Is that students at Manchester University or something like that? Anyway. Here comes Wood. Now Markram follows this down the leg. He's launched it. Now let me tell you, he's launched it. Archer was running back and he missed a chance to catch him, and Archer looks pained now. He looks pained. He's whirling his finger around. He's half smiling as well, which is possibly quite annoying. Looked like he got it, but maybe toe-ended it a bit.
Yeah, he just missed it. He was. Once he turned, it was gone, wasn't it?
that wasn't a terribly difficult catch.
No, but he made it look difficult.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh, this time slower, shorter pitch ball, 80 miles an hour. Markram tries to play it and gets it all wrong. Expensive over this from Wood, but maybe in the context of the match, this is virtually a maiden, because my God, there's been some expensive overs. But yeah, Archie should have caught that, right? I think.
Yeah, he definitely should have caught that. And I was waiting for that ball from Wood earlier in the over, because he seemed to, those 3 balls that went for 4, 6 and 4, they all seem to be bowled at the same speed.
Yes, completely agree. As Wood comes in now,
Oh,
this sounds like
goodness
half tracker.
me.
It is pulled into the leg side.
Oh
for
my
a
gosh.
simply ginormous 6 from Markram.
That was in the upper tier, that was.
That was astonishing. Well, it's the end of the over, folks, and I think it is 34 without loss now. So South Africa picking up some momentum here.
Mainly Markram. Another one of these.
Super chat.
It's from Jay. Wish I had a proto beer belly, he says.
We can arrange for that. We'll send you some beers.
Pace just isn't enough, says Jay Solanke. Sean Tate is a prime example. You're absolutely right. Jay Grover said Die Hard. James is lovely. So there, well, Joffrey's the fastest.
Huge, that 6.
Absolutely enormous, wasn't it? He caught it so well. As Archer comes in again now, it's in the slot there, and it is driven down the ground beautifully by Rickleton for a 4.
It's me, and she. It's me, and she.
Well,
South Africa have decided that it's not worth dying in a hole.
No, and I think we can agree with that. This is good, because these matches often go one of 2 ways. Either they're really close and exciting, or it all just falls apart.
Or they're completely dead and it's absolutely slow death.
Yeah, so they might as well give it a go. 38 now from 3.1. Rickleton facing up to Archer again. He swings it again over his head, and this time it's a 6.
They're going to give it a go. They are going to give it a go. Oh, 6. It said Happy Birthday Bear. That's confusing. Right, we'll play this one instead.
There we go. And we did get to the point in the first innings, I don't know if you were listening in there, folks, when we were almost getting a little bit judgy about the 6s. If it just went over the boundary, we were turning our noses up at it. We're not got to this point yet, but it is 44 from 3.2 as Archer comes in again. This time it's swung again.
6 more.
It's more in exactly the same place.
Yeah, almost the same divot.
They're going to give it a go.
6.
Well, they certainly. Do you know that was so much in the same place? For a second, I thought we were watching a replay and we were doing the classic commentator's mistake there. But he stood and he delivered that, and Archer, England's premier bowler, will not be enjoying this.
That's too short from Joffrey.
It really is. He's not bowling particularly.
He needs to get it fuller than that.
Maybe he's afraid of slipping over. Again, it's short. And it's more this time. And now, has he taken it?
Yeah, he has.
What
he
a catch.
has taken it. It's an absolutely fantastic catch. It was pulled towards Dawson, who trapped it like a poacher on a field. It was astonishing. Well, Markram can smash all those 6s that he wants, but South Africa have lost their first wicket in a 50 for 1.
Now you're gone.
Oh, I catch again. Oh, Salt, wasn't it? The salty sea dog. He's having a night out, isn't he?
Dawson!
Oh, it's Dawson! Oh, my lord.
We have. Thanks for trying to claim it as so. Anyway, it's Rickleton, not Markram. It's out for 20. Caught by Dawson, or if you like, Salt. Bowled by Archer. Well, I don't know if the delivery was particularly good, but my God, the catch.
Well, he did get it. He did get it a fraction fuller, and it was wide of off stump, and he was trying to fetch it, and that's the thing. But it was travelling, and you associate a lot of things with Liam Dawson, but I'm not sure diving catches is particularly one of them.
He's reinventing himself, don't forget.
Fine effort.
Yeah, well, he's the big lad in now. We've got Pretorius coming in to buff it about a bit.
Yeah, he is a unit, isn't he?
Does he have a... Yes, he does. Here's his jingle.
Well, as it comes in, it's a little high there. He goes to pull it. Is he going to get away with it? No, he's not going to get away with it. Too much of an obvious wide there from Archer. He looks disciplined. Well, Pretorius, if you haven't seen him at home, if you picture someone who looks like he might be friends with Biffa Bacon, then you've kind of got the basic idea. It's this day and age, maybe a surprise like someone like that is a sports personality, but that's what makes cricket a great game.
There is a touch of Colin Milburn about his look.
Yeah, there is.
There's a little bit of Milburn. Yeah, I think, but Milburn if he went homeless. I think really, but anyway, back to the cricket. Pretorius just got a couple there. Let's see what he can do with the rest of it. We can certainly hit the ball, can't he? And he's going to have to keep it going. This is the danger, isn't it, John? With this at the moment, is that every time they lose a wicket, it's just that setback they don't need.
Yeah, because the next person needs a couple of sighters, and they're 2 dot balls or 2 balls of not many runs, and then the rate just keeps climbing and climbing.
Well, here comes Archer to complete the over to Pretorius, who takes an almighty swipe at it. It's gone high, and it's gone into the hands of the First World War lieutenant himself, Luke Wood, and Pretorius can fuck off and have a ham sandwich for all he cares because he is out.
What a good catch too. Brilliantly judged.
Another one bites the dust. I think that is going to be out, Fred. Another one bites the dust.
A wild swing, wasn't it, John?
It was, yeah. It was ugly. He was never really in a position to play, and he sort of shot there, and he just swung through it, and it spooned up in the air.
Yeah, I couldn't
take the long walk.
Take the long swing. I couldn't tell whether it was well judged catch or a badly judged catch that he just ended up scrambling to at the end. He certainly gave it. You could imagine a Frankie Howard style ooh. That was the expression on his face. Anyway, it's the end of the over. 4 overs are gone now. South Africa have 53 runs, but unfortunately, they also have 2 wickets.
Steve Bruce says, James reminds me of Ryland from Supermarket Sweep. Daniel Keevy says,
We've
James,
had that before,
I think
yeah.
Jay is joking. He wishes he had a little less belly than the average bear. Steve Bruce is saying happy birthday to the wonderful, the man with stupendous beard, the Liverpudlian and custodian of guerrilla cricket, the bear. I don't think it is his birthday. It's just that there is a happy birthday bear jingle for some reason in amongst the 6s. That's all. That's the only reason I said happy birthday bear. You're like this, John. Steve Bruce says you look like David Gower. Don't know if you play like him.
No, I definitely don't play like him.
Hopefully you don't break like him.
I don't think I even commentate like him. So yeah, failure on most counts there, I think.
Well, talking of failure, that's for the Surrey fans. There's been a change of bowling, and little Sammy Curran is coming in now.
I was going to do the new
Mark
batsman
Curran, who gives it a late cut, but it stopped in the field there. Maybe a bit of finger damage.
Is the soul the Walt Disney?
Yeah, I think he's got that on the tips as awesome.
Yeah,
or just in front of him, horribly.
Always painful to get one on the tip. I think we can all agree with that.
Definitely agree with that.
Anyway, we've got a new fella in now. We've got the fresh face.
I just jingled him. I jingled him.
Yep. Who's in at the crease? Got a duck. At the moment, can he get more?
He
can.
That's a lovely shot.
Push out, lovely little drive there. That's going to go along the floor all the way to the boundary for a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here's the bowler too.
Is he a batter or bowler?
Sam Curran.
What's his distinguishing feature?
Sam Curran.
His dad's from Zimbabwe.
Sam Curran.
And he's beloved by Liz Yates.
Sam Curran.
Big match for little Sammy Curran, I think. Number 58. he bowls that typical bustling scrappy-do run-up that he's got. It's a dot ball there. Obviously, he had a really good 100, didn't he? But he's fought by the wayside recently with England.
People say, is he a batter or a bowler? Well, in white ball cricket at the moment, he's definitely more of a batter than a bowler. Without a doubt.
It's certainly true.
He's been pivotal to Surrey's victories in T20 cricket and that kind of thing.
Yeah, he certainly has, and he's gone around the park a little bit the last few times he's played for England. So if I was Brevis or Markram at this moment, I'd be licking my South African lips at the thought of feasting in again some nice old boundaries. But let's see, he's always got determination, the aggression when he runs up, and he's got enough. Brevis has played that straight up in the air, and this time Archer does catch it, and as John predicted, he is out. South Africa are 58 for 3.
Well. Jofra Archer's been involved in all 3 wickets.
That's a very good point.
Little Sammy Curran. There is something.
You flipping muppet.
There's something a bit talismanic about Sam Curran. Things happen when he's on a cricket field.
Yes,
it's like one of these lads where something happens when he's on a cricket field, and I'm afraid he got that all wrong. And
yes, it's interesting.
One hand off the bat, I think, and just horrible.
Yeah, it was absolutely a horrible shot. So Travis disappears for 4 runs. He won't want to remember that anytime soon, I would imagine. Yes, you're right. And when you say things happen with Curran, it's true. It happens either way. Either the other side fast forwards or England fast forward. But anyway,
it's never dull.
It's never dull. And talking of a man who's never dull, here comes Tristan Stubbs.
Oh, hello.
There's another one who can give it some willow if he's in the mood for it, can't he? Oh, Stubbsy. Where are you, Stubbsy?
Well, he's jogging up and down. He's giving Tony a bit of time.
Well, he might have to keep jogging.
Well, he can he can jog on.
Oh, here he is.
Okay.
Stubbs to cheer Tristan for 8. He offers more for what he's paid. He can bat, bowl, and even keep. It's time that Stubbs he made the lead.
He was very nearly out before you finished jingling him then, because he played and missed.
He played it. This is quite a nice length ball from little Sammy Curran there. Deserves his juice box at the end of the over. But yeah, he really was. He threw the bat at it and it didn't connect with anything apart from fresh air around it. Here comes Curran to complete his over. It's a slower ball. It's a slower ball, the slowest of slow balls. It was almost in slow motion. Stubbs didn't quite know it. It was 47 miles per hour. Anyway, the over is done. This stint of commentary is done. We're going to pass it over. South Africa are on the ropes now, so let's see if it continues like that.
Jason, when you come in to do social, Leah would probably be your next one regarding her taking her glasses off. So I'll leave that there for you, and we shall be back. No one seems to be rushing in. Oh, finally, Jason is at least right.
South Africa are 58 for 3 at the end of 5 overs. The same stage, England were 88 for the loss of 0 wicket.
I'm not. Yeah, I suppose that is true, Leah. If I take my glasses off, James looks like the Kurt Russell in The Thing.
Really? Right. Markram smashes that up to mid-off with no real timing. Gets himself a single. Moves on to 32 to 58 for 3 and 5 overs and well behind the rate. All right, Raj, how are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Very happy that England have got 300.
How was the salt assault?
Huh?
How was the salt assault?
Oh,
did you like it?
Yeah. That was very good.
Even had
madness, really, considering I absolutely slated him the other night as well. He got out first ball and dropped a catch, and never moves his feet. He didn't need to tonight. 59 for 3. Stubbs facing up, gets a little bit tight to his body, plays it out towards Cow Corner. Someone is chasing around. Is that Phil Salt? No, get back for 2.
Possibly. He does like to boundary ride. He
does.
Because he's got a good arm and he's quick across the ground.
Quite a short man. England overtook India's
297.
highest ever T20 score. That's always pleasing.
Yeah.
That's a cackle from the green room.
Yes,
that's tickled Hendo's funny bone.
That's onto the pads of Stubbs. He works it out to deep square. They're coming back for 2. Oh, that should be a quicker throw, and that should have been a run out. It should never have really been 2, but it was. I suppose they've got to. I mean, it's tempting to go for a run out, isn't it? I mean, they've got to do. I might go for the next one. They've got to do stupid runs.
Well, Joe Gower says everyone looks like a thing in response to Leah's discussion of what James looked like. Steve Bruce asked for the moon. He says, any chance we have 2 Gorilla streams on Sunday with one game doing England South Africa and one game doing Pakistan versus India in the Asia Cup? I think we need another studio for that.
We need another studio for that. We can't do 2 games simultaneously. I can't do it simultaneously. We can keep an eye on both. Ooh, that's nearly plopped back to the bowler. But it was on the offside. Luke Wood, I think, is bowling again, isn't he? It is Luke Wood, yeah. Into his 3rd over. He's gone for 36 in what is 16 balls.
And Fourthy's with us. He says, I've just woken up to GC's Twin J attack. Commentating. Jay on chat and Jofra bowling. Joss and Jacob contributing the runs. And Phil Salt.
Yeah, and Phil Salt. What time is it in Melbourne? You must have woken up in the middle of the night. Or is it early morning? It could be early morning, couldn't it? 10 hours ahead, 7 o'clock in the morning.
6 a.m. ish.
As an old man, I know, Forthy, that
your body wakes you up.
Sleeping is tricky.
Well, your body wakes you up, definitely.
Slower ball attempted again. Markram just plays it back to Wood, and there is no
that
run.
a moon ball from Wood?
Well,
in a manner of Sam Curran.
In a manner, it's 78 miles an hour, though. It's not so moony. And that last one was 49 miles an hour, wasn't it? I mean, that's basically slow spinner.
More than Sam Curran?
Yes, there, Sam Curran's moon ball.
Which is in the mid-40s, which is basically slower than a spinner.
Yeah, exactly. Markram facing up. Wood is in. Oh, is kind of a moon ball. Could be a no ball. It's
no ball.
Gone out to deep mid wicket. Whoever is out there slipped when throwing it in. They'll get back for 2. It is Phil Salt, isn't it?
Yeah, and I imagine that will be a no ball and a warning. Yep, the warning.
I don't think he gave it as a no ball though. It's the end of the over. He got away with it. Power play is done.
Yep, so is the match according to Jay Solanke.
It is, pretty much, you'd have thought.
Eric says it's a massacre started by South African bowlers. I think Brevis will be out quickly. Well, that was before he was out. Corby Bosch was needed. I don't know why he's not playing today. He can bowl Yorkers, says Jay Solanke.
Well, yeah, they didn't try a lot of Yorkers, to be fair. They tried a lot of length that got hit out of park.
Jay Gover sends us a super chat.
Lovely.
He wants to play noughts and crosses on Jason's shirt. Yes, this is very very Mondrian without the colours. It's two-tone, which is a good.
After 6 overs, England were 100 for none. South Africa 66 for 3. 66 wouldn't be a bad score. Well, I suppose, it'd be 11 and over, wouldn't it? 3 wickets is never good. Lose 3 wickets in a power play, they don't reckon you win. And when you're chasing 300, you probably almost certainly don't.
Daniel Kiwi gives us a balanced view after this ball.
Well, it's Liam Dawson who's into the attack. Worked into the leg side. He'll just get a single. I shall give you a jingle for him. It goes like this. Oops. No, that's the wrong one. That was
Liam. Dawson. Liam. Dawson.
AI jingle.
Liam Dawson.
Yeah, that was an IPL one. That's been picked up, deposited straight back over the bowler's head. That's gone fucking enormous.
That's
it's gone on to the camera gantry at the back. Here's a bloody long ball, does Markram.
Oh, good arm from the cameraman.
Yeah, well, he's got elevation, hasn't he?
Yes, Danny Keeper says every good team needs a few losses, otherwise there's no way they would have the fortitude to win the huge big ones.
Well, yeah. That's an enormous hit. It's nearly gone up and over the top of the commentary box. Oh, that's worked into the leg side. It's into an empty space. It was aerial to out to about the 30-yard circle. However, there is no one inside the circle on the leg side.
Just timed a leading edge there.
Yeah, and it will just therefore be a single. Stubbs will face up, 6 off 6. I mean, Markham's doing all right, 41 off 18. He's going like a train. But that one is into the leg stump by Dawson. Pretty flat and quick.
Yeah, that's what
Stubbs can only play it out to the offside, and there is no one. 61 miles an hour.
That's
spinner,
what
that's pretty quick.
Fortain did not do enough of, which is darts into leg stump.
Well, that's what you do in this game particularly, isn't it? That's outside the off stump. Driven, presumably there is someone at long off. There is. It'll just be the one. Jax is out there.
Stubbs is playing a ODI knock at the moment.
Well, I mean, you've got to explode, but I suppose you've got to give yourself a chance. I mean, you've got to see a few balls. That's not going to be a wide. Shouldn't be a wide. It was inside the line. It was thrown up wide, and it did turn a little bit wider, but I think it went past the inside of the line.
It's not been given a wide.
Yeah, it hasn't been given as a wide. That's 7 overs done, 75 for 3, Jace.
Lots of love for Sam Curran, the GOAT T20 bowler for England, says Jay Solanke. And JB says Curran's moonball caused havoc in the 100. Also caused havoc in the blast as well.
Who?
The moonball from Sam Curran.
Yeah. Now this could be a pivotal moment, couldn't it? This guy is going to come onto a roll.
And a retreat on the 45. And a retreat on the 45. And a retreat on the 45.
First ball. Thrown up. Ooh. And stretched. Could have been a wide, but maybe not. Stubbs stretched and toe-ended it out to cover, and there is no run.
And you can turn it both ways. And you can turn it on the 45.
Comes in. Second ball. That's better. Ooh, just tossed up slow leg spinner.
Slow.
Stubbs is through his shots 43 miles an hour. That's kind of my pace.
Stubbs is struggling.
And Stubbs is visibly upset that he missed that. Adil Rashid comes in again. That's a wide. Oh, and it should be an extra run as well. Thrown up wide, and it bursts through Buttler.
Cricket was
horrible
there.
Ball. Terrible delivery.
Terrible ball. Terrible keeping.
And what does he do here? I'd throw up a loopy fucking.
Well, yeah, that was meant to be the googly, I think, that he bowled. And just got it horribly wrong.
Well, they're currently going at 10.5, which wouldn't seem so bad, but they require 18 already. That one has gone up. Has it got legs? I don't think it has. It's out. Markram has gone 41 off 19, 77 for 4. Great delivery. I think he threw that up. I'm not sure if it was a googly or not, but it was certainly a tempter for Markram, but it just had no pace on it. He had to put all the pace on it. Couldn't put enough. Got it too high. Markram, who 41 off 19, and then out. I suppose that was kind of up with the run rate that was required.
That's a leggy.
The only one. Yeah.
And he's just
good catch by Will Jacks down there, isn't it? Yep. And we have to say goodbye to Aidan Markram. Pardon me.
Another one bites the dust. I think that is going to be out, Fred. Another one bites the dust.
Well, I think we're cooked now, says Jamie Wilson. He said no chance. And we have another super chat from Jay Grover. Sends us £5 saying, I went to the doctor because I was worried about my 4 a.m. urination. Possible cancer? She asked me to check my birth certificate. FK middle age. Well, you think you're middle aged. I am the youngster in this squad, I think.
Are you?
I'm pushing, 58-ish.
Oh, I'm 54, mate.
Oh, I'm almost a youngster.
Well, I mean, Raj, how old are you? You're in your 30s, aren't you? Or late 20s?
Not even that.
I'm in my late 20s.
There you go.
But see, one thing for sure, I think we need to invite Jay Grover in the studio
Huh?
At least once. I think we need to invite Jay Grover in the studio.
Yeah, well, yeah. Tossed up by Aidan Markram. Sorry, not Aidan Markram. Adil Rashid's bowling. To the new batsman, who is the new batsman?
Donovan Ferreira.
Ferreira Rocher.
You know his name is Donovan. He might try batting now and then. You know his name is Donovan. Keeping wickets big and span.
Stubbs tries a reverse sweep. It hits him on the pad, but I think it hit him outside the line.
Just outside. It was googly, but so it was close.
Yeah, it turned a fair bit the ball from Rashid. That's the thing about being a leg spinner, especially when he gives it that much air. It slows it even more as it comes off the pitch, and that's probably what did him. It's thrown up wide, drilled hard, but down to Will Jacks for just the one.
That's the point. I mean, you only get one for that, whereas England were smashing that over the boundary for 6.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? I think they're a bit shell shocked, to be honest. Wouldn't you just be?
Yeah.
Having got hit for 305, you're like, how the fuck did they manage that?
Mike Rochburns asked a question and says, "Hey Jason, can you ask the Bear if you can organise the Gorilla Belly Dance now that he has received a large donation from my buddy in LA?"
No.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. I'm surprised anyone remembers that.
Yeah, I know. That's the annoying thing. Someone has remembered it.
It's like there's 7 Vales now, says Jay Grover.
That's hit into the leg side hard. Stubbs gets that, clears that over Cow. Will get himself another one. There's so many of these today. And
Stubbs finally middling the ball.
yeah. Well, the thing is, you've got to middle everything, haven't you? From here on in, literally every bloody ball. I mean, they're 85 for 4, coming up to the halfway mark. They're so far behind the rate. That one is
just chop that into the ground.
Chop that into the ground under edge. Set himself up to spank it into the offside. Could only under edge it down to the short third man. Get a single.
And Buttler makes the point accurately that current run rate is 10.5. Required run rate is 18.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So they're going to get half the total at this rate.
Yeah. Or 2/3 of the way there at 10, but they won't carry on, will they? That's fast and outside the off stump. It's just cut out to the man at the cover boundary. Comes into field. It's Phil Salt out there, I believe.
That's the whole thing, isn't it, Raj? That the England spinners are not bowling the same ball twice, so they don't know what to set up for. They can't set up for anything to premeditate particularly.
Yeah, Dawson around the wicket. That's straighter and driven. Beats the man at extra cover. Goes out to the man in the deep. They're going to come back for 2. No, don't think so. Haven't. Just a single. Not good enough. Need boundaries. So how many balls left?
2 balls left this over.
Yeah, no.
11.2.
11.2.
68.
68.
Okay, in that way.
Yeah. That one is at to the bowler
He's
again.
getting
It's wide.
away with these.
Well, he is. He's bowling them quite flat, quite fast, and just inside the wide line, and not particularly full either. So they're going back to cut, and it's just gripping enough to slow it down and turn it even further, but it's still staying within the wide line and making it tricky to hit. That follows him down the leg side, just chips into the leg side. Would have been an easy catch for a mid-wicket, but there isn't one. Obviously, they're all out on the leg side boundary, and it'll be a single, irritatingly.
He's not bowling into his hitting arc.
No, not at all. He's either biting it very wide, isn't he? But quite short as well. Short and wide out the offside. It's quite hard when it's turning away. So you've either got to try and yank it into the leg side, or you're trying to cut
or hit it up and over point.
Yeah, up and over point, but there's not enough pace really to do that. And the other one, he's bowling very far into the pads. At this point, after 9 overs, England were 150 for 1, South Africa 89 for 4.
Jay sent us another super chat, £2 to say, Raj, I turn to dust if I leave Sheffield.
Jay loves Sheffield.
Billy has brought the average age of the gorillas down by half, says Muttley. Donovan F might be the one. He's got runs in him, said JB. Eric reckons will South Africa get to 100?
Well, that's drilled up in the air by Ferreira out extra cover. There's a man at deep cover. Is that Jamie Overton? I can't see, but he's not in the side. No, it's Sam Curran. But it does get 4 as it goes out to a wide extra cover.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That one he's got hold of.
Oh my word!
He's whacked it. Oh my word! He's hit the top of the
point.
The point, yeah. He's literally hit the bar that goes across the top of it. That was fucking enormous. 6 runs. That's outrageous. He absolutely nailed that.
That's going to need a new ball, I think.
Yeah, I'd have thought so. It must have gone out of shape. Hit the top of the commentary box. Is it the commentary box that, or is it
the point is of the conference centre?
Oh right, okay, and then just come straight down. Well, they got it back. They move on to 99 for 4. Required 206 from 64 balls. Fuck me. That one's just worked down to the man on 45. You know what? What have I got on my betting account? I'm tempted for a run out.
Kieran Roseblade says, does this count as a good old choke from South Africa?
No. They've been walloped. Method of dismissal. It will be caught, but I'm going to go for a run out. 20 to 1. That one is hammered down to long off.
Fielded.
It will be. Jack's down there. Really good single. It was going travelling. Or should I go LBW? Or stumped?
Too many options.
Too many options. But it's bound to be caught.
Stuff is playing for England at the moment.
Well, I'll go run out because I just like a run out every once in a while. Oh, accept change. No, it hasn't given it to me. It's gone down to fine leg, that one. For 4 more. It's nearly 4 a ball, isn't it? 61. It's over 3 a ball. 3.5 a ball.
And we are due to have a change in one ball.
Yeah, already. Blimey, that's gone quick.
Yeah.
Who's on now?
These two and John Batham.
Okay. So, okay. Well, I've got 1 ball. Calm down, calm down.
They can't. They're itching to get in, aren't
I know.
they? They can't
Ferreira facing. Tossed up. Smashed. Straight back over his head. 4 runs. Strapple. Give you that.
2 + 2 is on man.
Alright, John. Bye, John. Good to see you. I'm out. Hendo and Tone are coming in, and John is coming back. I will see you probably for the last 5 overs. I haven't looked at the photo.
Being that the game is safe, bring on the lad, says Kieran Roseblade. Well, he's not playing. He's not in the squad even. And to which he's reminded 2 things later. Oh, feck, he's not in. He's not playing, is he? And that'll be that for. I should give Kieran Ferreira 12 runs for that shot that hit the point, and that's me out.
Thanks, Jason. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Although, of course, South Africa aren't going to get this unless Ferreira can play the most incredible of innings. And he is a massive hitter, as we saw with that ball that went into one of the red stands. I don't know which one, Post Office or one of the others.
As Jason said, it hit the point of the conference centre, but I'm trying to get my geography of.
But the conference centre
correct. If it hadn't hit the point of the conference centre, would it have ended up in the other Old Trafford?
The conference centre, though, is called the Point, isn't it?
Yes, it is called the Point. Yeah.
Is that the one that's got the hotel in it?
Yes.
So basically,
that's the other side. That's the other side. Yeah.
I like the idea that you're there having a romantic candlelight dinner, room service,
and the ball comes crashing.
Through the window to upset all your best laid plans.
I'll tell you what is really nice though. If you stay in the hotel and you literally get up in the morning, you just pull your curtains back. Well, hopefully having put your dressing gown on first, obviously, because nobody needs to see see the full display. But I mean, you just literally walk out onto your balcony, having put your dressing gown on, and you just stood over the ground. It's absolutely fabulous.
Well, I would find that a little frustrating if there wasn't any cricket going on. But then again,
no, but there were. I was up there to watch Middlesex play Lancashire. They got absolutely hammered in a couple of days and were shocking. But as an experience, it was fabulous.
Well, yeah, I mean, you give me that idea. You pull back the curtains. It's a bit like that moment in Life of Brian. Graham was it Graham Chapman?
It was Graham Chapman in all his glory. You're absolutely right. Well, we've had a drinks break. 109 for 4, South Africa. They need 196 from 60. What does that translate to in overs, folks?
It's what?
Well,
18 and over?
19.6 and over, isn't it?
19, okay.
19.6 and over.
Mathematically doable.
Well done, John, that was quick.
Stubbsy will face Curran.
Mental maths was always my strong point.
Clips around the corner. Flight Sergeant, First World War, Sergeant Major Wood marches around from
I would hasten to add I didn't have many other strong points. But
no, me neither. The funniest thing was when I tried to do applied maths for a couple of years, well, a year, and I would get about 5% in my tests.
Oh, God.
I thought better of it after a year or so.
Maybe not, you thought.
Curran will be over the wicket. Holds the pace up on that one, but Stubbs can wait. Muscle it away down to Bethel at deep mid-wicket.
I was going to say that could have led to another line from Life of Brian from your mother, couldn't it, really, when you only got 5%? It could have been, he's been a very naughty boy and he's not coming out.
Indeed. Well, Ferreira had a pretty decent 100, didn't he, for the Oval Invincibles?
Did he?
I believe he
absolutely.
did.
I don't know. I don't watch 100.
No, well, neither do I, but I can look it up and find out.
It goes on like bad background music, but...
Little Sammy, 1 for 8 so far for him. That great catch by Archer. That's down leg, that'll be a wide. And even as he took it, Josh Buttler threw his head back and went, oh dear, we're going to give him a free run.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, because we haven't got many to spare. Well, I mean, what's amazing, I was saying to you off air about England's innings, is not only that they scored 304 in 20 overs, but they did it for the loss of only 2 wickets. I mean, that's obscene.
Well, the power play, England were 100 without loss in their power play, and South Africa was 66 for 3. So 38 behind and 38 behind and 3 wickets worse off. Ferreira's going to face. He's a chunky lad. He's facing Curran. That straightens a little bit on him and misfielded on the 45 by Adil Rashid. They take a single. It's a good ball though from Sam Curran. His slower ball is remarkable. I mean, literally, it's almost like. Do you remember the Magic Boomerang?
I don't.
Program years ago, an Australian TV series years ago, when they threw the boomerang, time stood still.
I don't remember that. Before my time.
It was even when I was very young, so you probably would. But it reminds me, slower ball reminds me of the Magic Boomerang, because literally everything seems to stop as it sort of gradually makes its way to the wicket. That's a quicker ball. And it's a full toss as well outside of off stump. Stubbs steers it out. Might be overthrows. They were a bit careless from England. I thought that had gone straight to the fielder. But we do, as John says, have some buzzers. 115 for 4.
Well, it went to
90 off 56 needed.
It went to Harry Brook at extra cover, and they were going to take the single anyway. But he threw, and for some reason, the director stayed pictured on Harry Brook, so we didn't see where the ball went until later.
Curran.
Oh,
that's a top edge. Is there going to be someone underneath it? Running back Josh Buttler says thank you very much. He's the man with the big gloves. Ferreira's gone for 23. Curran has another wicket. The more he scrunches up his face, the more likely he is to get a wicket. He's done the job there. He's got rid of his Oval Invincible teammate Ferreira. It's 115 for 5.
The crowd says you're out.
Right, let me do some catching up on the Twitter sphere. Buttler is the pepper to salt, the perfect combination, says DKF. I think we've done that one. And in terms of jokes. In an interesting turn of events, have we done this one? Guess who's going to Australia over Christmas and has day 3 and 4 tickets to Melbourne and Sydney? Listen, mate, I would want day 1 and day 2.
Who?
Kieran Roseblade.
Oh, Kieran. Good for you, Kieran.
I would, I'm not 100% convinced it will go on beyond the 3rd day for sure. Some of them. Mike Rochburns says, "Hi, Mr. Love Sponge. My buddy in LA made a large donation to GC. When are we getting a gorilla belly dance?
We've had that one. I would say yes, we did have a nice a wonderful donation then. However, we are referring to it on request as from a benefactor, a generous benefactor, and we know who it is. You may know who it is, but he does not want everyone else to know who it is. So that's the way we're keeping it.
Yeah, and of course it's not enough to go on holiday with. Put it that way.
Well, I don't know. That's a bit harsh. I'd say I can tell you some of the things we are doing with it. That's wide of off stump and bounces through to Buttler. It's already being put to good use. Those who are on remote have far better stream and service through a new computer, which replaced the rapidly dying one.
Well, you say that, Tony. John, is that correct? Have you got a better feed?
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. It's had a few occasions where it's made Semi-Curran look like he's bowling at the speed of Jofra Archer, but not too often.
So that's been a big upgrade. We're also looking at the prospect of how we would put a scorecard on the website, which would be a big deal for us to be able to do that. Right, we're going to see a bit more of Jofra Archer, who, when he's been good, he's been very, very good. I got 2 wickets, both caught in the deep. A 2 for 23. We'll jingle him.
He will break your helmet, break your heart. Holler than lava, cooler than Bogart. In your face, at your stumps, on your toes, on your mouth.
Over the wicket. Who just muscles him bristily out to short mid wicket, and there will be a single. 116 for 5. He's bowling from the Jimmy Anderson end. Is Jofra, the artist formerly known as the Pavilion end.
Only 21 required per over.
So the run rate's going up.
Yeah.
Only.
They're currently going at just over 10, which is by any measure is not bad at all. They have of course lost 5 wickets, which won't help, but we do know this fella can give it a whack. He won't whack that one though.
Oh, blimey.
That'll be a wide.
That'll be unquestionably.
Josh Buttler was very athletic in leaping to that, but Jofra
dug
that in.
I thought that was sailing over his head for 5 wides then.
Off it went. So has he given a
But it
wide? He
didn't.
must have.
Surely. He was taken very nonchalantly, actually, wasn't it? Very well and very nonchalantly.
Indeed it was.
Mark Jansen bowled very well, didn't he, in Cardiff? Pretty much. He was very hard to get away. That height he gets when he's bowling makes him a tricky customer to face, that's for sure. Archer, he's difficult for different reasons. He dives to his left.
Has he taken it?
He's
taken it.
Jansen didn't get over it. Archer dived, took the catch off his own bowling. He's got a 3rd wicket. Everything he touches is turning to gold at the moment. It's Jofra, including the chain round his neck. And it's 116 for 6.
Well, that's pretty good because it was silver the other day.
Oh, was it?
So
In fact, he's not wearing it tonight.
Well, he may be. It may be underneath his shirt.
It may be. Let's have another look at that catch. Yeah, it was full and fast, and it nearly escaped, wriggled away from his cupped hands.
Did really well.
Took it magnificently. He gets a cuddle from Will Jacks. Who wouldn't want one of those? And Jofra Archer has got rid of Jansen for a 3-ball duck.
Well, Will Jacks has got to do something tonight, I suppose, and cuddling Jofra is probably one way to, I don't know.
Get yourself noticed.
Well, yeah. Let me do some tweets. Oh my God, it's going through very, very quickly. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back, says DKF. And the answer is, of course, a stick. Eric says, all the English are a bit happy now. They were so grumpy losing the first match on Friday. Well, actually, I wasn't grumpy because I wasn't here and I wasn't watching it.
I think that rather depend.
I think it was just the bear was
who
grumpy.
was on.
Yes.
And how much sitting around time they'd had to do to see not much cricket. I don't think you can necessarily.
Bullshit bowling rules as well.
Well, yeah, but you know, hang on. At this rate, Bear, your rants will becoming more infamous than mine, and I'm not having it.
Oh, it's the green-eyed monsters suddenly appeared.
Oh, hello.
Rant wars.
Rant wars.
116 for 6. 189 off 51. Archer full, fast, and too good for the new batsman, who is... I'm not sure who it is.
It is it Brevis?
It is, I'll tell you in a minute.
It's not.
No, it's our friend Bjorn Fortuyn.
Fortain.
Yeah. Bjorn, as in Bjorn Borg or Ulvius.
Or Thomas.
Thomas Bjorn?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure he thinks he's too fortunate to be facing Archer at this point.
And that one's a Yorker from Archer. Somehow our friend Fortain digs it out and gets himself a single.
Fortune favours the brave. Boom, boom.
30 years old from Hull. I can tell you a bit about it.
He was just glad to get down the other end, I think.
I think so. Eric J says another exciting finishing prospect. Anna Forsyth is with us and says,
Hello, Anna.
I think to do with that catch taken by Josh Buttler, which was obviously described, she puts in quotes, the man with the big gloves. What a catchy nickname.
Thank you, Anna. Archer, over the wicket he comes to Tristan Stubbs. Slower baller, brilliantly disguised, clever slower ball, and it had Stubbs foxed. And he sort of has the look of a disgruntled teenager as he sort of curls his lip, Tristan Stubbs. But he was well and truly foxed there, wasn't he, John?
3 for 25 for Archer. 3 overs.
Brilliant.
Superb effort.
Well, in the context of this game,
yes.
Unbelievably good.
Indeed. What's this about Bjork? Jago was saying something about Bjork. I don't know what that's all about. DAKF says, hoping England gives Sonny Baker another chance. That kid is class in the making. Well, I think
He's
Brendan McCullum...
He's going to Ireland.
Yeah. But he's still got one game in this... is he not in this squad? I thought he was in the squad as well.
He may be. I'm not sure.
He's still got one game to go in this series as well on Sunday, which we will be back for. Sunday afternoon, 2:30
Is that the
start.
moon we're looking at?
I don't know. Is it
the
the
moon
real
over
moon?
Manchester? Wow. Oh, that's clever from Rashid, who again took the pace right off it. Our friend Bjorn was looking to sweep and mistimed it completely. And it's a dot ball.
I do love this from Kieran Roseblade. I'll tell you in a minute what he says.
Rashid in. This one he has lofted, hasn't got hold of it, drops just short of deep backward square, where Phil Salt is probably thought he was having a well-earned rest after his record-breaking ton. Stubbs moves, Fortune moves on to 2, not looked too comfortable doing it, and 22 for Stubbs, 118 for 6.
Kieran Roseblade said England could probably give the Bear a couple of overs here and be safe.
Swing and a miss. Well, he'd go for 8 and over.
Oh, is that all?
Rock solid, nailed on. 118 for 6.
He's the new Liam Dawson, don't you know?
He's the new Liam Dawson. The new Liam Dawson is, in some ways, very much an upgrade.
Yeah,
that's a fantastic, genuine leg break from Rashid. Stubbs, well, he's not picking it, is he?
No, and I don't think the South Africans do pick him very well. I don't think anyone picks him very well, to be
He was looking
honest.
to sweep, but the ball was out of his reach by the time he tried it. That's another leg break. This one he does lay a bat on, doesn't really get hold of it particularly well. It's down to Bethel at mid-wicket, and they'll just take a single.
DKF says Archer to win the Ashes. Oh, don't say that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a bit previous.
Our friend Fortain, admittedly with the ball, we did just take 4 for 30 against Hove in the county championship. That's again the googly this time. Oh, and Flight Sergeant Luke Wood
went down and installed.
I was going to say he's crashed and burned, hasn't he?
He's gone down in flames, and unfortunately the ball's gone through him. But he gets up, dusts himself down, and marches back to that moon. Crikey!
That would have been much good on the assault course.
Talk about tire lasso around the moon. Look at that, it's enormous.
Disappearing behind. I remember one time, not to sort of talk about how wonderful travels have been in my life, but I remember sitting on Coogee Beach or above Coogee Beach in Sydney and watching one of those moons, and I thought, is something going on? It was so close to the sea and it was so big, I thought it was crashing to earth. I was actually quite afraid, mind you. I was a lot younger, and so I was liable
Isn't
to
that
be.
Bruce Almighty, where he gets the chance to tire lasso, does actually tire lasso around the moon? and it comes nearer to the earth, and like there's floods and goodness knows what going on all around the world. Dawson is cleverly sort of semi-ramped by Fortain, but doesn't really get much on it, and he'll only get 2.
I really wish Mark Ramprakash had been around during the years of the ramp, of the batting.
Ramping. Yeah.
If he was in franchise leagues, he'd be ramped for cash. Dawson. Back foot slap by our friend Fortain. That's got him a boundary. And not a great ball from Dawson. That was a hit me delivery. And
It's me, Sanshi. It's me, Sanshi.
Yeah, it's picked that up well. But we're in the dying embers of this game, really.
We're in the death throes, aren't we?
David Durrell.
That moon was in sympathy with Australia, with South Africa, because they're about to be eclipsed.
Dawson, he may get a wicket here. Is it going to be? No, it's dropping short.
It's
it
dropping
was another attempted pull out to leg this time. 14 got rather a top edge, but dropped short of the fielder.
I think that was
he gets a single.
I think that was the lesser spotted Tom Banton.
It may well have been, but he didn't seem in a hurry to come in and attempt to catch off it.
I still can't understand what England are doing with Ray and Ahmed.
Keeping him in cotton wool.
But for what?
To unleash him at the least expected moment. Dawson round the wicket, edged by Stubbs, taken by Archie. You can't keep him out of the game tonight. He's at short third. He's taken that. He said, "Thank you very much." Dawson has a wicket. South Africa are 7 down for 127, and they're cooked. Simple as.
They're subsiding. They are subsiding, I'm afraid to say. David Durrell, who he says, has Fortain got the tribute act to put yawn again? DKF says, when Buttler hangs up his gloves, James Rew of Somerset is his most natural successor. Are you talking one-day cricket, or are you talking about moving Jamie Smith out of that position? Interesting. Jay Grover. Now, would you believe it? Shortly before the end, he's come up with one of these.
Super chat cash, super chat cash, super chat cash.
Not sure I quite understand what he's saying, but he says the wise men of Gotham would have to remind ye all it were a skit. Is that something to do with the moon? I don't know. George McPherson says, come on England, only 3 more wickets to get.
Yep, it'll be a trouncing whichever way you look at it. So Kagiso Rabada, now he can give it some willow when he wants to. He averages actually nearly 16, which is probably not bad when you bat as far down as him. I would imagine there's a few not outs in that. 127 for 7. In skips Dawson, and he's started off by lamping that out through mid-wicket. Curran can't get there, and it's 4 runs.
He's going, great guns, I hit the ball, 4 runs, I hit the ball, and it went for 4 runs.
Well, David, I have to say, or War, should I say, listen, I have to repeat them because none of you listened to me the first 5 times. He says, should have a collection for Hender to go back to Oz so he can get some new anecdotes so we don't have to hear the 30-year-old ones.
That one is muscled again by Rabada. 8 off 2, giving Dawson some tap. How dare he? How very dare he?
There's not one boy for me, I must have 2 or 3, I need 4.
That was a very, very fine shot because it was very flat and it bounced, just one bounce short of the boundary, I think. Amazingly flat.
I've always thought about Rabada, watching him, regardless of the format of cricket, that he should get a lot more runs than he does. Because technically he's not bad.
No, indeed, I agree with you, and I think there's so many players I feel around the world that have been like that they sell themselves short either on their part-time batting or their part-time bowling.
Rashid. That's up in the air. It's was it reverse? Yes, reverse swept around the corner, down to third man. Dawson jogs after it because it's already into the...
And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing a boundary,
Jay says Ryan Ahmed needs to sort his haircut out before international selection. Maybe that's what it is.
It's a touch of the pudding basin, isn't it? 139 for 7. 14 is facing Rashid. He's got him this time. He's laid into that and leathered him over deep mid wicket for the full pennyworth.
Indeed. Oh no, I've done the wrong one again. Stop it.
Let's talk about six. Let's talk about six.
Wow, what's Gary doing there?
He's been put in the wrong basket by somebody.
He's been put in the wrong basket. Gary in a basket.
He's been put in the wrong basket case.
Taken to the vets. 145 for 7. Rashid in.
Oh.
That's up in the air as well. That's going to be 4 more. Oh no, it's not. It's going to drop short.
No,
yes, it is. It is going to go. It beats the man down there. It's Dawson again, and it's a vain effort from him. 4 more. South Africa going down, swinging.
That's twice tonight, Mr. Bishop.
What's that?
We've had yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
It's going to be 4. It's not going to be 4, but it's going to drop short, and then it's going to drop short. I thought that was particularly good. Rabada reminds me of Sean Pollock, who also batted at 7 or 8. Well, I don't think he's been as high as 7.
24. He's doing well, and he's launched this as well. That's gone. Has it? Yes, it has. 6 more.
Oh, this is quite good fun, isn't it? We'll have one of these, I think.
2, 4, 6.
And we've got another of these.
Super chat game, super chat game, super chat game, super chat game.
Well, our friend Bjorn, who didn't really look like his batting was up to much, all of a sudden has hit 20 off 4 deliveries from Rashid. England's answer to that is to bring in a slip. Oh, that's clever though from Rashid. Beautifully flighted. 14 has a smile. He knows he was foxed by that. And his over of carnage has been abruptly halted with a dot ball. And you don't see many of those about tonight.
To be fair, they're past halfway, South Africa now, in regards of the total.
Just 5 runs a ball required.
Rashid. Oh, that's a clever leg break. Waited for by 14, but he can only slap it to mid-on and take a single. It's the end of the over. Where are we on overs? Have we got one more of us?
Well, I'm on shortly, but it may not be quite yet. Jay Grover, that super chat. He says Hendo is bored of my super chats. Have £2.
Oh no!
No, I don't think I said I was bored of your super chats. I just didn't understand the reference to Gotham. I don't do Batman. I don't do Star Wars. I don't do, these mad superhero people.
You do Traitors.
I've had to watch Traitors. I don't say I do it, but I've had to watch it. It's not the worst thing. It's got to be a lot better than what's that ridiculous thing on the BBC at the moment?
What, X thingy?
No, it's on at. It's on.
As a parting shot, I would say I would watch Traitors, but it's hosted by Claudia Winkleman, who I can't stand.
Oh, there are quite a few. Oh, Jax is going to get play a part, and he's hauled out to deep mid wicket. Bounces a couple of times before it gets to. Is it Dawson or it could be Salt?
Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. But Jax hasn't done anything today, so apart from hug, job for Archers.
We're nearly getting to the point where I believe you should be able to knock your king over like in chess. When it gets over 6 a ball. Which is pretty soon.
Bye, John.
Cheers, John. In comes Jax round the wicket to Rabada, who hammers this along the ground off the back foot. And Jofra Archer, I don't want to see you sliding around in the outfield in a meaningless T20. Just stop it. Anyway, he's stopped them getting anything more than 1. Rabada moves to 9, 158 for 7. What's it? Something about Honeymoon Island.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, there's so much of that stuff on
well, it's
other
cheap,
channels.
that's why.
Yeah, but why does the Beeb need to be doing that? That's up in the air. Someone's going to get underneath that. It's Buttler. It didn't go very far at all. Fortain has tried one too many big hit, and it's just gone straight up in the air. And Buttler has walked calmly round, snaffled it in those big gloves of his.
He had enough time for a fag.
I'm going to have to turn you down.
147 for 8, and Will Jax has has done something now.
And we have a super chat for Jay Grover. Hendo's bored of my super chat.
No, I did that one, and I just did say. I could take that one back. Sorry, Jay. On the basis that I played the jingle, you need to send us another super chat.
Have we had the Rabada reminds you of Sean Pollock?
Yes, had that one.
Proteas are not on the up as a team. They are too inconsistent and not a quality team staying tops.
Well, it's a bit of a change. There are a few people aren't playing.
And Eric says we've been choking since 1998. No time to get dizzy. And we have
you didn't choke in.
Didn't choke in the World Test Championship final.
Change, yeah.
And we have another Eric J says, is my namesake a disillusioned Safa? Talking about Eric, who I've just done the message for.
I thought they might be the same person. Just took the J off. New batsman coming to the crease is this man. Might be out before his jingle's finished.
Yeah, will be.
He is.
One of these days where everything works.
I think Jack should get man of the match, 2 for 2, isn't it?
Well, I want to say that
2 for 1.
Will Jacks has the decency to look embarrassed by that. He comes in. He's round the wicket to the left-handed Mfaka, who tries to play a reverse sweep over extra cover and just loops it up to Jacob Bethel at extra.
So Makapaka and Bethel, they've not seen much of each other before, given their contemporaries in the Under-19 World Cup.
Oh, is that right? So he goes, and it's almost all over.
Lizard Williams, I presume.
Can we just sort of make it last
It's
until...
the lizard, yeah.
Can we just not make it last until Tony's bought my car round for me? So
he's not even got out the room.
He's not even left the room.
He's back. He's not even left the room yet.
No.
We've got another super chat from Jay Grover.
Good. I don't need to play the jingle. I've already done it.
He says, Hendo, English folklore, you ignorant individual, in caps.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Jay. Explain to me. I don't know everything. I know a lot of things. How much does any of us know, really, when it comes down to it? Jax is on a hat-trick. It's hat-trick ball. The Lizard is out there.
That really would be the icing on the cake.
It wouldn't it just? It'd be hilarious if Will Jack's got a
And I would give him man of the match if I was the adjudicator.
As usual, thrown at leg stump.
And dug out.
He had a leg slip. And
he had a leg slip. That was his sort of nod to the hat-trick. Yeah, he should have had a load of people
Now he
around
has
him.
3 and 4, obviously.
Here he comes again. Still got the leg slip. Crunched off the back foot. It's not a bad shot, actually, but well fielded at mid-off. I think that might be Tom Banton sliding into action because he's been even more anonymous than Jack's had until that over. 16 gone, 158 for 9. This is a bit of a shellacking. Of course, when you score 304, you've got to
the writing's on the wall at that point.
Absolutely, from ball one. And they got a reasonable start, but then lost 3 wickets.
But it's continuing it for 20 overs is the hard thing.
Of course. I don't think anyone's chased down 304.
When you score, you need to score 2.5 for every ball.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you might as well just go out and enjoy yourself, which is pretty much, I think, what most of the South African batsmen have tried to do.
They've gone over 6 and over now, haven't they?
Yeah, well, Tom Banton must be loving this. He had to do absolutely nothing all night.
Get a nice check at the end of it. Skews off the outside edge. Archer is under it at backward point.
That's,
and that is that.
Money in the pot for Archer. He's taken 3 catches or 4 catches.
Really? Yep. Is it 4 catches?
Yeah, I think so.
Dawson's got a second wicket. He ends with 2 for 34. Looks like I'm going to have to tread all the way up to Phoebus Avenue. My car and my driver have gone on strike. 158 all out. England win by 146 runs. Now, we know that by runs, they achieved the highest win in an ODI the other day.
I've just asked the question.
That must be pretty close, mustn't it?
Well, I don't know, because when Zimbabwe scored 380 or
they bowled out the Gambia for 54, didn't they?
Uganda, wasn't it? Or something?
No, it was Gambia.
Oh, was it?
The Gambia. Yeah.
Is it a record loss, asks Eric?
No.
We think the answer is no, but possibly against a test-playing nation it might be quite close.
Yes, indeed. Well, that was spectacular. The trouble is when a team is so good in the first innings, it can become a little bit of a non-event, which is kind of what it
It's a bear game.
It was kind of fun.
It was fun if you're an English supporter.
Yeah, true.
Not quite so much fun if you're a South African. But wow, I mean, we've seen an innings or two. And as much as we are critical about Phil Salt in other forms of the game, I mean, he's extraordinary in T20. He's now hit 4 centuries. This was his first.
4 of the top 6 for England ever.
Yeah.
Indeed. And 4, and this was the first one outside the Caribbean.
Yeah.
3 others have been there. And 141 off 60 balls. Absolutely extraordinary, especially when you consider that having got off to an incredible start with 18 off Jansen's first over, he then
didn't get out.
He
had to stand and watch at the other end.
He did. Anyway, he's getting lots of congratulations from the South African team, very sportingly. Stubbs is one of those out there. Is that Tazorsi?
Tony Tazorsi. It might be.
I don't think so.
Because he does have quite an impressive set of hair.
He's got dreads. He doesn't have a big afro.
Markram 41 from 20, Rickleton 20 off 10. After that, Pretorius 2, Brevis 4, Stubbs 23, Ferreira 23, and the others not very many at all. Wood, none for 38. Poor old Luke Wood, the Sergeant Major. Archer 3 for 25, Curran 2 for 11, Dawson 2 for 34. Rashid got absolutely smacked in his final over, 1 for 48 of 4. I thought he took more than that. And Will Jacks, 1 over, no maidens, 2 for 2.
Man of the match.
Tough one.
Yeah. Will Jacks for his.
Well, Marco Jansen's had a good day, none for 60 and a 3rd ball duck.
Yep, lovely. What a great day. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And
Tom Banton is thanks for coming.
Well,
he's done.
Well, he hasn't done badly. He just hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
you can't blame him.
He hasn't made any errors because he hasn't had anything to do.
Well, he probably fielded a couple of balls quite well.
Yeah.
Well, that was extraordinary. Do you remember those? What was it 2016 in that semi-final where England chased down 230 against South Africa, and we thought that was a big ask.
Yeah.
And now today they've hit 304. I do wonder though, is it something to do with the boundaries? I mean, that was a pitch for batting on though, wasn't it?
Well, you say that, but a lot of sixes went a long way back.
Well, they did, and that's my argument about these boundaries. Is when you can hit the ball that far.
Do you need short?
Why have you got short boundaries?
Yep.
You know,
So
because
the
these are
miss
clearing
hits can go
by
for
25, 30 yards.
Yeah.
There's no peril on the boundary edge.
Was it
No.
Ferreira who hit the top of that fucking?
Yeah, I mean, he smashed it. And I did feel sorry for whoever was beneath that because
it came down like that.
It came down like a rocket, didn't it,
Yeah.
after hitting it? Whereas, if you'd seen that sailing over your head, you thought, well, it'll bounce down, sort of, I'll be all right.
That's happened to me at the Oval in the lower pavilion.
What, it's come down that fast?
Yeah, off the ledge.
Off the ledge, oh, right, okay, yeah.
And Markram hit one into the bloody camera stanchion, didn't he? Which was nearly as long.
I do remember at the Oval once, I think it was a blast match, Surrey and Essex, and I think it might have been Ryan Tendescarte smashed one back. I was right behind the bowler's arms in the pavilion. It smashed into the sight screen, and one of the slats of the sight screen
broke,
then almost fell on me.
Killed by slat of sight screen.
Right, let's clear up the final tweetings. And
Muttley says, thanks for the stream, primates, love of sausages, woof.
Woof.
Eric J said, Henry and Jerry Henderson, I suspect, are the same person. Very messy.
Yes.
I wish.
Thank you, George, says Eric J. Surely the Bishop will send his butler to fetch the car.
Oh.
Not Josh Butler, he's a bit far away. Thank God for these last few deliveries. Helped a lot, says George McPherson. Congrats to England, great win, says Eric. South Africa, you should be ashamed putting up no fight, playing like a bunch of losers.
I think it's a bit harsh.
Jacob says the Verger is still recovering for his late supper buggery.
His late supper buggery?
I'm not sure what that's in relation to.
Do you think, I mean, to be fair to South Africa, they did put on 50 for the first wicket.
Yeah.
They
did all right.
They did
to start with.
I mean,
they were always so far behind the rate, though.
And Jay Grover says Tuttle.
Not surprising.
Eric wants to hear Markram's excuses.
Yeah, well.
Any chance that we could lure Jay into one more of these before he goes?
I'm not sure. I think he may have already departed the chat.
I'm trying to do it by, I don't know, clairvoyance or something like that.
You think it will happen.
Yes.
I think you should play the theme
Remote
tune
viewing.
and we should get out of here.
I think we should. Okay. Well, I've got a limp to the car now.
Some of us will be back on Sunday.
I will be back on Sunday. Tony's back on Sunday.
I'm not.
Sounds
I
like
am.
Jason is.
And some other people will be.
Some other people, although we don't know who they are.
With Shelley.
Oh, Shelley.
Shelley
is...
that could be dodgy, couldn't it? Make sure she's on when South Africa are batting.
Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Anyway, that's it from us for tonight. I suppose the fans of Lancashire might feel a little bit peeved that Joss Buttler's hit 83 in about 8 balls.
And Phil
Salt's hit 140 off 60 balls, and they don't really play for Lancashire anymore, do they?
Not really.
Until Sunday, 2:30 kickoff. Where's it coming from? Anyone know? I don't know where it's coming from. I have no idea.
Trent Bridge, I think.
Trent Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's always a fast-scoring ground, or normally is. So until then, it's goodbye from all of us at Guerrilla Cricket.
Bye.
Guerrilla Cricket. Guerrilla Cricket. Whoa. Guerrilla. Take guard, man the barricades, patrol the cover boundary. At last the time has come, this is a cricketing emergency. Hear this call to arms for every cricket revolutionary. Take up your bats and stumps for the test match insurgency. At first they tried to silence us, but we would not be silenced. They threatened us with lies, so we threatened them with violence. Che Guevara, Sangakkara, Joseph Stalin, Douglas Jardine, Robespierre, Carol Hare, Vladimir Lenin, O'Brien Kevin, Guerrilla Cricket. It's not about the winning, it's about how many rules you break. Even in cricket commentary, this is the best advice to take. Pick Guerrilla Cricket, it's the finest choice you'll ever make. There's so much more to cricket than rev counters and a slice of cake. At first they tried to sanitize us and clean up our act, but people like it filthy, and we know that for a fact. Fidel Castro, Lenny Pasco, Carlos the Jackal,